Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Good evening, my explorers. Namaste to each and every single one of you. I love seeing so many names in the chat, and I am so excited to bring to you tonight a sacrifice. Now, we have established long and repeatedly that there is no progress, there is no salvation. But tonight, I am going to attempt to help you with advice. I am making the sacrifice, even though by doing so, I'm abusing you. We're going to get into that and much more. Guys, buckle up. Tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Namaste to you. Blessings to you on this beautiful evening. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the true power within. A power that you vaguely sense you've possessed all along, but have been afraid of. A power that will truly allow you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny. Namaste, my explorers. Namaste to each and every single one of you. Sunshine Melody, how are you? Arcturus North, Pierogi University. Namaste to all of you. Pimper Knuckle, what a fun one. Good to see you as well. I just love your username. It really delights me. Arrow OK, they call me Meat Hand. Thank you so much for that gifted subscription to Super Stoned. Getting started, getting excited, getting that energy up already for the beginning of our beautiful Thursday night exploration with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, guys, it's wonderful to be with you. Before we jump into the speed round, and I do mean speed round, we are going to be churning and burning through phone calls tonight. No dilly-dallying, no messing around, no holly-butt, no skillabaloo. It's simply right down to the brass tacks, right down to business. We carve the meat off the bones, and we throw it into the trash. That's what I guarantee you tonight. Now, before we get into my view of advice, and I can make it short when we finally do, but before we do, I just want to spend some time with you. I want to make sure we're on the same page. I want to make sure that I, as a conduit for information, for guidance, for for energy. As I take in your energy and I refract that energy back to you, I give it back to you through my prism, through the prism of explorations. Now, that is my job. That is what wow, communal vision already from Brian Tiss says, I'm hungry. Well, hopefully you're hungry for some jazz, Brian says, because you have triggered the Jazz Express. So, ladies and gentlemen of Explorations, buckle up, because the train's about to leave the station. Namaste, guys. It's wonderful to be with you as always. Especially wonderful to be ripping some jazz with you, playing some melodies and allowing the vibrational energies of this universe to sort of speak through me. I simply, as I conduit the energy from you all through chat, through the medium of streaming. I am also doing that with the universe. I'm sort of streaming with the universe as well, and that is through the medium of jazz. So we're super crossing the streams right now. It's very dangerous, but it's very sexy. Let's get back to some vibrations. Toot toot. Ooh, girl, yes. I'm seeing, wow, and somebody's absolutely throwing some big weight around. Namaste. I'm seeing Pawn Scum gifting a single tier sub to Onion Plug. Namaste. Arrow OK gifting out 10 community subs saying, hello, knock, knock. Yeah, I'm here and I'm ready to explore, says Arrow OK. That sort of excitement, that sort of enthusiasm, that sort of I'm here and ready for that. I'm ready for the worms. I'm ready for the protein. I'm the early bird. I'm the early bird with whom you all early birds must reckon with. Namaste. God damn, it feels good to see that level of enthusiasm for the next level. Pawn Scum gifting a single tier sub once again to chat username. Gorgeous stuff. Namaste, guys. Listen, I got too much to speak non-verbally through the vibrations of jazz. Let's keep it going. Wow. Namaste. Thank you so much, Pawn Scum, for gifting us up. Pawn Scum really letting everyone know that he understands the value of an investment when it comes in front of him. The value of an investment as it passes by the stream. Does he let that opportunity go? No. He knows that once it goes and it's gone, there's no coming back. It is a once-in-a-lifetime situation. Pawnscom understands that. Pawnscom understands what's at stake here. Tonight and every night we hit start stream. Namaste to you. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Kessler, enjoy that. Historic Cupcake, single bet, not reading your message. You're too poor. Slipper House, thank you so much. When I'm hungry, I grab the new Gary Coleman box from participating. That's good to know. Thanks so much for sharing that. Blessings to you. And Knife Lobster. Yeah, now we're talking. Now I know who's hungry for that next level, who's ready to unlock that power within. Namaste to you, Knife Lobster. Absolutely brutal. Let's keep it going though, guys. I got a little bit more to say. Wow. Historic Cupcake, thanks so much for the 1 bit. Appreciate it. Not reading your message, too poor. Namaste to you. Love that. Love that kind of action. Great. Cool. Thank you so much. Historic Cupcake. Coming back big time saying, hey, I'm ready to gift this up. I'm ready to gift this up to I wear jean shorts. Of course we're playing around. Of course I appreciate your single bits. Namaste. That's just an example of some of the humor I might use tonight as well as every night. Partly we like to play around, partly we like to get to work. And sometimes a little bit of sugar sweetens the medicine load. Sweetens the load. You got to sprinkle a little bit of sugar in. Larry Pickle Jar gifting that single bit. Namaste, I guess. Namaste. Namaste, Larry Pickle Jar texting a single bit from his weird little shack in the middle of a forest. Probably planning something that, a very extreme. You know how the Texans are. Pepperoncini with 2 bits. Namaste to you, Pepperoncini. I see we got a little game here. We got the 1 and the 2. Who's going to be 3? Namaste. I've got too much to say. I got to start playing. Historic Cupcake, 3 bits. So seeing the game being played, I hate the jazz segment, says Larry Pickle Jar. I don't know what to tell you. Turn off, close the fucking tab. Close the tab, look away. And by Larry, it's important to keep in mind when Larry says, once again, that's a classic Larry projection. When Larry says that Larry doesn't like something, what Larry means is, I'm actually completely in love with this, and it scares me. It scares me how much I love it. Namaste. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much, guys, For everyone who demanded, who demanded that the jazz continue, blessings you. Hopefully we'll get into another chance to sort of play around with each other, sort of jam a little bit more on this, on the jazz wavelength of vibrational, so to speak, of the heart, mind, and the body, spirit as well. And it's important to keep all of that in mind. People like to say the heart-mind is of most importance, that it is primary in the journey, the sojourn, the quasi-spiritual, but sort of they think of it as transcendent. But the thing is, once you include the body-spirit within the equation, what you often find is that there is no transcendence. What you've begun in that point is a descent, the fall. You cannot describe what comes after that with any idea of ascension, of transcendence, of anything like that. No, ladies and gentlemen, we have been here gathering and exploring with each other too long to know exactly what I'm talking about. We know exactly what I'm talking about. And what I'm trying to get across here and remind everybody at the top of the program is that this is the beginning of a descent, of a fall. We can get into the house of the wise. We can talk about it. You can give me a call in just a moment, but make no mistake, this is the beginning of the end. And that's why this program is so powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Why this program works. What sets this apart from all the snake oil salesmen and the jackals and the rapists and the pedophiles waiting, behind every bend and in every single bush, waiting to take your hard-earned money. Now I'm going to say, no, this is different. This is different because I'm not going to lie to you. This is not the beginning of a beginning. This is the beginning of the end. We are going down. But the thing is, you knew you were going down. It's just in a focus. And in so doing, we will be unlocking the power of the next level. Yes, indeed. So tired of the jackal, says I am the gobbler. Couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more, gobbler. Holy frickin' moly. I'm so tired of the jackals. I'm so tired of the rapists. I'm so tired of the pedophiles. I'm so tired of them trying to, tell me what the world is about. So the experts trying to play me, put a finger in my butt. No, experts, nay. Not unless it's an actual sexual move, and because then in which case I would enjoy it. Unless I'm, technically I'm in a season of masturbation, of self-love, of self-pleasure. It's called alpha sensuality. It's a very, very specific and very fruitful sub-program within the program of explorations. It's titled Alpha Sensuality, you for yourself. And the trick is to just get those masturbation numbers up. Now, a lot of you tonight, when you call up, that's going to be a question that I ask everybody. How often are you masturbating? How often are you masturbating? And because if the answer is a normal amount, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but you have been here too long. You have been here too long, and you've seen too much very exciting transformation within the program, and to know that you got to keep those masturbation levels where they have been. You got to get them up. Don't make me repeat myself, but I will. I will, because I cherish you, and I do this for myself. I sacrifice. Now, speaking of sacrifice, namaste. I fight for them. Should we start now, like during the show? That's completely up to you. That's completely up to you. Arrow, okay. What's normal though? Now that's a good question. That's a fantastic question, and I really appreciate you asking that. What is normal? Now there is a normal. We like to say that there isn't. A sort of misguided a sort of misguided attempt to be inclusive. We say, what's normal? Everything's normal. No. Do not lie to yourself. Do not lie to other people. There is a normal amount. And I can help you figure that out. Now, guys, speaking of sacrifice, I need to open up the line in just a moment. I need to open up the line. Eaters of World, thank you so much. Eater of Worlds 013. Yo, Leslie, my dog. We're all dag hot dogs at my dog. Where all dag hot dogs at my dog? No idea. 13th Juggalo, if you're asking if there's a manual for normalcy, you are not it. And there's no manual. Well, to answer in short, Well, and if you're wondering, am I normal? Is there a manual? Did anybody get an instruction booklet or a pamphlet? That's the wrong question. You're off to a very, very poor start. Not you. Not you. Namaste. Namaste to you. Please pull up for it. It's great to have you. It's great to have you in chat. Blessings to you. Now, guys, like I said, sacrifice. Tonight, for me, this is a sacrifice. As you have seen, whoops, wrong button. As you've seen on the screen, tonight's theme is advice speed round. Now, this is where I open up the lines and we get through as many calls as possible so that I can give you advice. Now, the reason I just use the quote fingers advice around the word advice is because ladies and gentlemen, one of the pillars of this program that some of us realized on our way to the program, and then they got here and it just made sense, or some of us got here and realized the truth of it, the heaviness of the truth of it. Now, this pillar, ladies and gentlemen, is that there is no progress. There's no healing. There's no growth. Those are fairy tales. Fairy tales that we tell children to make them feel as if they're in control when they cannot stand the thought or the feeling that they are but a small speck in a very chaotic, apathetic universe. Now, within this void that surrounds us, we, the explorers of explorations, know that we must set our clocks by this void, and by doing so, we banish, necessarily and categorically banish, the concepts of progress, growth, healing, help, salvation. Now, I'm not going to make... I run today of an advice speed round. Now, if that's true, that there's no progress, no healing, no help, no salvation, no growth, no survival, why would you give advice, Leslie? Why would you give advice? Well, I'll make it real simple for you. As an emergency stopgap measure. An emergency stopgap measure. And I don't like to do this. I hate to do this. To infantilize you, my explorers, to infantilize you with advice, with explicit guidance, aside from the revolutionary and transformative tools that I've given you through Explorations with Leslie Tanner. To give you advice is to bludgeon you. I'd be better to go into each of your homes right now, wherever you are in this world of ours, and just beat the shit out of you. I would be better to say, hey, what's your, hey, username, and you turn around, you recognize my voice in your home, and what you catch is a fucking bow to the cheekbone, and then a big hand. I got big mitts. You got a big hand holding your face down onto the keyboard. Larry Picklejar, good luck finding my shack, asshole. Great, Larry. Yeah, thanks so much for the energy. Thanks for interrupting. Thanks for interrupting my whole thing in order to say that. Call me an asshole. Yeah, I'll find your shack. Probably not that hard. Let me guess. It smells like Doritos and cum socks. Yeah. I got a finely tuned sense for those two things. Blessings to you. Pimperknuckle with 50 bits. Blessings to you. Thank you so much, Pimperknuckle. Also very being caustic and sort of intrusive. But Come tissues. I guess I could use a little bit of training in my olfactory senses. Come tissues. Hopefully you're using the aloe. Aloe, okay? The tip of the penis is very sensitive, Larry. Hopefully the Kleenex that you're using to ejaculate your small little loads into has that aloe and vitamin E in it. We all need the moisture. We all need the vitamins, okay? I care about you, even though you want to see explorations fail. Even though you want to get underfoot and kind of fuck up the flow, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you flourish. I really believe in you. Sociopathogen resubbing for the 17th month. Wow. Namaste, Sociopathogen Explorer, Civil Engineer. I don't know. That's amazing. His tissue is a candy wrapper. So he sort of gets he's got Werthers in his pocket, and he tries to give the kids, and he hasn't figured out that it's going to take a lot more than that to do whatever he wants. And then so he just jacks off from the empty Werthers that he eats at the mall by himself. Anyway, like I was saying, guys, advice. Let it be known that if you call up tonight and you're asking me for advice, I want you to know that it hurts me to do so. I want you to keep in mind what I am sacrificing. What I am sacrificing. And that is, I'm abusing you. And it hurts me much more than it hurts you. But it will hurt you. You just don't know it yet. But that being said, this is to stem the tide. More than half of you are in a sort of perpetual mental health crisis. Bottoming out, daring, you're playing chicken with God and half of you don't even know it. So yeah, this is a little stopgap attempt to give you a little lifeboat. Pepperoncini, Namaste Guru, looking forward to the theme tonight. Feel free to give me a call whenever. That's so funny. I did call Pepperoncini the other night. I was trying to call Toaster back, and I accidentally called Pepperoncini. That's so fun. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, hopefully I'll have time to give you a call. Now, it's also to stem the tide of the myriad threats on my life and property that I receive on a daily basis. From people that wish to see this program fail. Generally members of the FBI and the ATF that do this. I've been a target of massive bot farm, and as well as just good old-fashioned troll farm accounts that they make their 22-year-olds recruits do. I'm basically talking to them one-on-one every day, trying to spread the light of explorations through my direct messages. But it's to stem the tide, all right? I will make that sacrifice once in a while to do this for you and for the program. Namaste. You and the program. Namaste. So, guys, without further ado, let's open up the lines. Let's get to it. 708-240-8953. Who's going to be the first caller tonight, huh? 708-240-8953. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can call me Jay.
Jay, it's good to have you, Jay. How you doing tonight?
I'm pretty great. How are you?
Jay, I'm doing awesome. Tell me, Jay, is this your first time calling the program?
First time caller.
Holy moly, guys, can we hear it for Jay? Can we hear it for Jay, please? Jay, it's great to hear. Jay, is this your first time watching the program, or have you been lurking for a little bit and now you're just ready to get in the deep end and really take it?
First time watching, first time calling. I'm a Canadian boy, and I need some advice.
Wow. So a lot of people, the longer they put off calling, the scarier it gets, weirdly enough, but not for you. You're a warrior. I can tell. And I can't wait
Canadian
to.
way.
And so let's get to it. Yeah, we're doing some general advice. Again, this isn't a normal thing that I like to do. But what can I help you with tonight?
So, Leslie, I need some help here. I moved across the country, and I'm regretting it. Should I go back to Toronto, or should I stay in Halifax?
Okay. Why'd you do it?
Job.
And you're still working there?
Sure am.
Why don't you like it?
It's the east coast of Canada, not Toronto. Not like America.
So it just sucks? Is boring?
Yeah, basically.
Play it out. Play out the next 5 years. What's going to happen if you stay there for 5 years? How do you see that going?
I see myself on a boat and married.
On a boat and married in 5 years. Now, are you single right now?
Currently am.
And are you good with? Are you straight or gay or somewhere in between?
I'm straight.
Okay, so are you good with women? How you're planning
I'm
to get
pretty
married?
good with women, yes. I've been married.
Namaste, divorcee. So that adds a little bit of a perspective on this for me. Arrow, okay. Are you gonna have to learn French? I am so very, very sorry for you.
There is a French aspect to this area, which I'm not good at.
A really silly sounding accent too, huh?
Very bizarre. They
Yeah,
all
very
say
weird.
bye.
Now listen,
It's like Boston, but shitty.
what was that?
It's like Boston, but shitty.
I mean, Boston. I don't know.
Kind of shitty.
Boston's shitty. Boston sucks, and
It does.
that's crazy. Yeah, that's a really it's sort of like a Zen cone, like a mind bending thing to try to wrap my head around right now. Boston, but shitty. I'm thinking like real destitute sort of situation, spiritually speaking. No. Oh, Pepperoncini says Boston racists are trailblazers. How dare you? Now, I don't include the racists in Boston when I say that. The racists are one of the few libidinally intact members of the community within Boston. Other than that, it's largely a graveyard. Largely a graveyard full of zombies, except for the racists. The racists are the only sign of life.
Marky Mark is from Boston, and what did he ever do?
Yeah, exactly. That's a really terrific point. Now, listen, back to your situation. Should you move? Lord. In context of the program, I would say stay put. Because, and simply, I'm going to make this as simple as possible for you. This might make more sense. The logic behind my advice might make more sense the longer you stick around the program. However, there's a version of you that's away from Halifax, back in Toronto. Pepperoncini says Marky Mark assaulted a Vietnamese guy in what could be considered a hate crime. Caller.
Wow. America. What's going on?
Is that bad? Yes. Is it libidinally, embodied? Yes, it is. All right.
Who knew?
How bad does the city
Who
have to
knew?
be if that's one of the most alive, expressions of the city? Now. Listen, I would. There's not a version of you that's better in Toronto. That's just a place to go wrap fairy tales around yourself. You are in Halifax, and as uncomfortable as that might be, and as disquieting your vision of your future is, I think that the fact that you don't like it means that's where you need to be, to put it simply.
Appreciate that, Leslie. Thanks for the advice, and we're keeping it going, and we're on the express, and I'm going to hang up, and namaste.
Namaste to you, Brother Jay. Namaste. Great to speak to Jay. Namaste. Blessings. Wow, beautiful. 708-240-8953. I am making a massive sacrifice tonight. I am doing an advice speed round. We're getting through as many calls as possible tonight. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
James.
Did you say your name is Jim?
James.
James.
Yes, sir.
James, good to hear from you. James, have you called the program before?
No, sir. Just started watching tonight.
Oh, well, goddamn. How'd you find us here, James? How'd you cross paths with Explorations, huh?
I had a friend text me to say to watch you. I was riding my motorcycle on the freeway, and I pulled over to a gas station and hopped on the live.
Oh, hell yes. What a cool... So you're already doing good. If you're on a motorcycle, that's a very cool thing to do, James.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that's very sick, and I mean that, you know, full-throatedly and genuinely. That's a cool. So you're on the freeway. Were you coming or going to something, or give me a little? Actually, before that, we have a communal vision from Arrow OK. First-time listener and first-time caller. What's your chat username, brother?
James, I believe. I don't even know. I don't use Twitch very often.
So, well, listen, I just want you to know, as soon as you express who you are in chat, you'll be receiving what I would imagine is a gifted sub from a very supportive explorer here.
All right, I'm sending something in chat. It's SEMPER01.
SEMPDR. All right, keep that in mind. Look, that's probably enough. Larry Picklejar asked a question. Caller, does your motorcycle make really cool noises?
I believe it can. It's not a fast bike, but it is decently loud.
So it's decently loud, not fast. And what kind of cool noises? Is it kind of like a real throaty, bassy, or is it like kind of a high pitched kind of Kawasaki noise?
It's a Honda, but I believe you're just baiting me into trying out.
Oh my gosh, do you have your motorcycle with you right now, James?
Oh, I'm sitting on it, man.
Brother, it would be amazing to hear that motorcycle, that baby purr. Can we hear it?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 second. Let me put it in neutral. All right, here we go. You hear that?
I loved that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yes, sir. I just put my face in the exhaust pipe for that.
Oh man, this honestly, this is one of the coolest things that's happened on stream. So listen, I want to thank you for that. Now, listen, I'm going to go ahead and do a massive sacrifice. Well, before that, there's a couple things. Communal vision from Pimper Knuckle. Caller, does your hog have any decals like flames or any eagle on it?
I'm not quite that cool. No decals and no patches, brother.
Honda,
I'm just a regular everyday rider.
Keeping it simple. Larry Picklejar with another communal vision. You are popular. You're getting a lot of questions from the chat right now. Larry Picklejar with a question. Caller, that motorcycle makes you sound like you have a very large penis.
Well, shucks. You just might have to come find out.
Did you hear that, Larry? He's saying, come find out. Namaste. Beautiful. Now, I also want to thank Larry Picklejar for these 2 gifted subs. One to Semper01 and one to Gay Motorcycle. Username Gay Motorcycle. Now, James, let's go ahead and get to the a quick little bit of advice tonight. You know, I'm gearing this stream tonight. The theme is advice speed round. I just want to, it's kind of an open forum, and I want to give as much advice as possible, even though I don't believe in it, and I think it ultimately harms the callers. But I'm going to make that sacrifice tonight. So tell me, James, Motorcycle James, what's something in your life that you're looking for some advice from someone like me?
Oh boy, I broke up with a girl over 5 years recently, and I'm just trying to figure out my life right now.
How recently?
2 months now.
2 months? Have you gone back? at all? You know what I mean? Have you guys gone back and be like, oh, I miss you?
Not really. Nope.
So it ended. Did it end poorly?
It did. Yes, sir.
Namaste, beautiful. And you're the one who did it. Now, did she fuck up, or is she cognizant of her fuck up? Is she? Exactly. Give me a little TLDR of the emotional situation right at the end.
Oh yes, sir, Mr. Russell. You see, we're both long distance in college, and we're just kind of growing apart. I mean, it's just time and distance, man. Time and distance.
Yeah, brother, I hear you. Brother, I hear you. Now you are at a formative part of your life. Things are happening very quickly for you. You know, it's exciting, but it's also scary and uncomfortable. Is this accurate?
Very much so, yes, sir.
Especially now without this person that's been with you for the last 5 years, that you're just like a naked and raw as the moment you were born, in some sense. Does this sound accurate?
Yes, sir. Naked and raw.
Yes, 100%. Now, the thing, a thing about figuring it out is you're going to figure it out no matter what, right? You're going to figure, you can't help but develop a self. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
sir.
I could sit here and I could say, do this, do that. But, you know who you are to an extent, and you're going to follow that. You're going to follow that intuition to where it takes you. And
I would say I also kind of broke with up her to find myself, if you will.
Mm-hmm. So she's holding you back, and you're like, hit the bricks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And now
I had money saved up for a ring, and I ended up buying a bike with the money.
Holy frickin' moly. Now you're riding that ring around the country right now.
Yes, sir.
Brother, wow. Well, listen, you're a cool guy. You're doing cool shit. I would say, in terms of advice, I don't know if you watched earlier in the program, we discussed masturbation quite a bit, sort of openly, and I would ask you, where are your numbers at right now?
I'm at 1.
Once a day?
I'm at 1 and I'm celibate right now. No, sir, 0.
I'm sorry, did you say 0?
Yes, sir.
Brother, well, I've got a little bit of advice for you. We need to get that 0 up.
All right.
All right, and I don't think, is there a reason it's 0?
I'm not looking for anything with any girls right now. I'm talking to a couple, but I'm celibate. I'm enjoying life. Hitting the gym hard.
So, but you're not masturbating though.
No, sir.
Holy freaking moly! Is it a religious thing?
No, sir.
You're not religious?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, listen, I would say, if you're getting back in the sack, you've been in a relationship for 5 years, I would say just experiment with yourself a little bit. I would say, take it soft, easy. You know what makes you comfortable, and you're wounded right now. You're raw right now. So, pretend, really get a bath going. I don't know if that sort of thing works. Candles, like a little trail of rose petals around your apartment or something, and it just goes right back to where you started, and then you start cranking.
Just for me?
That's what I sincerely, I would love for that 0 to be non-zero. I think that would be a huge step in your life.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, listen, James, I sincerely hope that you call again. Phil Z, actually, we have another question for you before the end. Phil Z says, caller, do you not watch Angela Lansbury movies? That will make that whole thing pop off involuntarily. Are you familiar with Angela Lansbury?
No, sir. I might just have to do a Google.
You might just have to. And because Phil Z is predicting that you're going to, at the very least, leak pre, if not just totally bust. But listen.
I appreciate that, Phil Z.
Yeah, he's just giving you a heads up. Well, listen, James, you're a warrior. You're a cool guy. And I'm excited for this moment of your life, and I really appreciate you calling and sharing so much with us tonight. If I were to, reiterate, I would get those jack-off numbers up. We got to get those numbers up.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, James, namaste to you. I really appreciate you calling in. I hope genuinely you find time to call us back again in the near future.
I appreciate it. Love you, Leslie.
I love you, James.
Bye, brother.
Bye, brother. Wow, gorgeous. Gorgeous conversation. And we've already got another one. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's JJ.
JJ, brother, we're doing an advice speed round, JJ.
I know. I've been watching. I've been here. It's nice. This is good to see.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, talk to me, JJ. What inspired you to call in? Now, you called in right after old James hung up. Something tells me you got something cooking.
Well, yeah, kind of a little bit. Yeah, I want to get in. I wanted to get in. This is a little quick speed round. You know, we're just we're zooming in and out. You know, I'm doing what the program, doing what the guru asks, right?
Exactly.
We listen to the guru. We're quick. We're in and out. That's the whole point.
Listen, brother, I would love to quickly give you what you at least think you need right now. So talk to me.
Yeah.
What's going on in your heart? What's going on in your mind right now, JJ?
Well, one thing first, I need to bring it up because it's a very important thing to me right now. One thing is that obviously we're being multi-streamed right now on YouTube.
Yes.
If we could get everybody in the chat to just pop into the YouTube and just give it a like. You don't have to watch, obviously, on YouTube as well. That'd be a psycho move. Really would show some true dedication. But you know.
Let me. I'm gonna put a link in the chat. I'm gonna pin it.
You have that? You got that?
Like, follow, TY. There. Pin. All right, there we go. Get out of here. Namaste. Beautiful. There we go. We got the link in there. We are making sure. Namaste, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much, JJ, for bringing that up. You know, things get a little hectic over here, and sometimes those things slip my mind. We are trying to build out the entire operation over to YouTube.com as well to reach the lost souls. Can you imagine wandering around YouTube.com and looking through the slop in the live category? I'm sure that's very bleak. That's a very heart-chilling, blood-curdling picture to think of. Now, we are doing our best to spread our light over there, and you guys can help us spread the light. Click that link, go like, follow the thing, because basically we got to get enough watch hours, and then I can build everything over there. We can get all this stuff over here to YouTube.com as soon as we get enough watch hours over there. Basically, that's the stumbling block right now. I appreciate you bringing that up, JJ.
No. Hey, you know, it's a speed advice for everybody. You know, I think just pop in, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't. It's great. You know, it boosts the numbers. It boosts the number over on YouTube.
It does. It does. And Lord knows they need it. Yeah. Courtney says this is slop while waving. She just called this stream slop, and that's so funny because I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. Courtney, bless you. Liked the video, Leslie. Thanks for the link, dude, says Mr. Patrick Rice. Namaste to Mr. Patrick Rice. Blessings to you. Data Pagan says, I'll keep both streams open. Okay. Namaste. Now, there we go. And, a very, very committed explorer in Data Pagan. Thank you so much, Data. Now, JJ, I appreciate you, bringing up a business article, but I would love to get into you, JJ. Yeah. Let's get into some quick advice for you.
Oh God, another good girl in the mix again. Don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm kind of at a loss now.
You said you've got another girl in the mix.
Yeah, third time's the charm. I don't know what number it is now, but hey, we're still trying. Right?
Right on. Trying what exactly?
I don't know. I want a girlfriend. I'm a little soft lover boy, but I'm also like, ooh, single, bachelor life, nice. But also at the same time, I really don't. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting older. I do. I know it'll make me
It'll make you what?
I don't know.
It'll make
maybe
you
to
what?
Make me
It's
happy,
okay, say it.
Maybe to make me happy. Maybe. I don't know. Do I need that? You know.
So by trying, what do you mean that I'm trying to be happy by getting a relationship, or I'm trying to figure out whether being in a relationship makes me happy?
I know being in a relationship definitely makes me happy.
The right one, yeah, it can be helpful.
Yeah.
Arrow OK says, JJ, be careful. Eagerness and recklessness are good pals. They go way back.
That's good advice. Thanks.
And Phil Z with, I'm sure, a really good piece of communal vision right here. Heidi He, J-Ski, how many pairs of buttless chaps do you wish you owned? What's the goal?
Wow, that is. He said that earlier, actually, too. It's insane that he did the exact same joke twice and donated.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. He did the exact same thing, yeah.
Yes, he did. He did that just a couple
yeah.
minutes ago. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, I missed it.
Yeah,
somehow.
crazy. I thought we did it on purpose, but wow, he really doubled down. I don't wish I own any pairs of buttless chaps. I don't know. I don't need it.
Any pairs of buttless chaps? You're saying I don't need it. Interesting. Okay, so you're you know. Listen, I want to say something that may be controversial.
Yeah.
Now, I can hear in your voice you're a little hesitant about getting this this whole new relationship thing started again, and maybe even a little embarrassed, right? We've all been there. You get out of one relationship, it didn't go good, and you feel kind of like a fucking idiot for getting back into another one.
Yeah, this time around though, I mean, you'll remember. I mean, nearly 3 years ago. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the whole thing. You saw the entire thing. Everybody kind of saw the whole thing unfold.
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
wild.
Yes, sir. We did.
So it was the whole arc. It was pretty cool, actually. That's pretty neat. But as you know, I just jumped right in. I did a month. I did it like less than a month, and I just went into it. This time it's been 3 months. It's kind of crazy. It's already been that long since the incident.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Question from I Am the Gobbler, Communal Vision. Thank you so much, I Am the Gobbler, for the perspective. Have you tried hookers?
Brother, I don't need hookers.
That's true.
I don't need to pay. I'm sorry.
This guy fucks. He's skilled. There's just something about his pheromones, his ability, his aw shucks kind of, cute playfulness. Also, he listens. It's kind of over before it even starts if he really wants to. So, now, let's back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's our vulnerability, our need for others. It doesn't have to be through romance, but it can be through friends, it can be through family, whatever. There will be times when our need of others is just so excruciatingly visceral.
Yeah.
It feels embarrassing to be truly that dependent on another. Now, what I hear in your voice is this shakiness, this unsure, this doubt.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, because it's like, initially it isn't for, still, for anybody not being aware, being cheated on. It adds like a lot of trust issues into the mix. Being like,
sure.
Fuck, is the same thing is going to happen again? Like, I'm just going to be wasting time, which is a bad way to look at it, but also valid in my case right now.
It might be. You might be right.
Yeah, exactly. It could. I've already wasted, in the past 3 months of just dating around, kind of loosely knowing that I've just been dating.
Phil Z74, Communal Vision, Jables, let's put chips on the tables. When you were in love, you didn't call in. Now you're suddenly in love with us. What up?
What up? I did call all the time. I used to call all the time, Phil. I don't.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know.
So
you're
saying
for women. True.
Right. So
True.
let's. I think there's some. What if it turns out you're one of those people that just gets cheated on all the time? And then
That's all, dude. I don't want to be like a cuck,
you're like
though.
35,
I'm not
you've gotten cheated on like 6 times, and then you go to therapy and you realize like it was a little bit like you were just kind of attracted to something that you knew was going to just fall apart because it made you feel normal. You know, it could be one of those situations. You don't know. You don't know whether to trust yourself. You don't know whether to trust the other person. You don't know whether this will make you happy, whether you even truly want to be happy, or whether even more fundamentally than that, you want to sabotage your own happiness. This, JJ, this is excruciating, this vulnerability. But this, JJ, is clarity manifest. This, and much like James, who I just spoke to on the cool motorcycle.
Cool guy, James. What a fucking cool guy.
I know.
God,
first of all,
that guy's not even jerking off.
First,
Are you kidding me?
He's riding a motorcycle and he's like leaking pre-cum.
Yeah.
All over the country. Sort of, Johnny Appleseed, so to speak, of pre-cum. Namaste, brother James.
Namaste.
Now, but much like James, JJ, you're in this position of a sort of raw vulnerability, and one thing I didn't get a chance to say to James before our call ended was that this vulnerability is don't underestimate how important this feeling is right now. This feeling of clarity, it will want to resolve. You will want to resolve it, and hopefully you do. Let good be good, let bad be bad. But ultimately, this vulnerability, this visceral sort of, like you just shaved, like you're a newborn, and then the doctor shaved you for some reason, and it fucking stings. And take what you can from this. This is a very fertile soil.
Yeah, I mean, every time, man, I've learned so many lessons along the way. It's just crazy. I don't know. I know I jumped in with the last relationship way too soon. It was I love to love, man, so I was like, oh shit, I just went for it. But
Knife Lobster says, JJ should move to Halifax and get a boat wife.
I should. Oh God, that'd be the life.
Yeah, you can't cuss on the internet, but you get health care. And if you could add a boat wife to that situation, things could end up a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I think I'm cool with that, man. Yeah. I am very, very cool with that. Well, I don't know this, but the new girl, she's very. We'll see.
I'm not going to tell you whether to trust your intuition or not. It sounds fun. So
I'm going for it.
Yeah, but go for it. You're going to go for it anyway. But remember this discomfort that you have right now. Also, Phil Z, last question, Phil Z. Hey, Gerald, in a pinch, you're starving for love. What's the weirdest relationship you would get down with? A clown?
Listen, man, I don't know. Like, Phil, you're older, and the dating. You haven't been in the dating scene because you have like a family and a wife of like fucking 20 years or whatever.
Right.
You're doing. Let me tell you, there's some clown girls. It's a new wave with the Gen Z women. Yeah, I'm fucking a clown. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know, okay? Yeah, I probably would fuck a clown, okay? Yeah.
Well, it's a dying art form. You got to hold on to that the way you can. So, JJ, I really appreciate you calling and being so generous, and also answering these challenging questions from Phil Z so without hesitation. Really brave of you, and it really shows how committed and how much progress you've made within the program, JJ.
Absolutely. I am the clown. Hong Kong. And namaste. Have a great night, everybody.
Namaste, JJ. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Namaste, everybody. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Affirmation for fellows. Listen, saddle up. The more you get comfortable. Hold on. Let's do that again. I was overwhelmed. 1 second, caller. I gotta affirm some men.
Go right ahead.
The greatest novel has yet to be written, but it's not going to be written by you. The closer you can get to full realization of this loss, the better you'll be. Okay, now, caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's Pierogi University here.
Pierogi! Hey, Pierogi, how you doing?
I'm doing not too bad, actually.
Namaste, Brother Pierogi, member of the Community of Devoted Light. Huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Community of Devoted Light at patreon.com, whereas I host my library of exclusive videos, music downloads. I offer a monthly postcard as well, full of witticisms and musings, the seedlings by which the program grows. I can send this to you, and it's at patreon.com. Type !Final-Journey into the chat right now for more information. Pierogi University, it's great to hear from you. It's been a little bit since you called, huh?
This is the first time I've called.
This is the first time you've called?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Namaste, brother. Matthew Bevilacqua, namaste to you. Welcome, Raiders, to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. One moment, Pierogi. We're just raided with a big old gaggle of viewers. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the true power that courses through your veins right now. I know you felt it. I know that you felt a flower waiting to blossom inside of you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is why we are here. We're here to make that happen. Namaste to you. Listen, and saddle up for the first day of the rest of your life. If you hit that follow button, you'll be granted a myriad of tools and benefits by which to transform your life starting tonight. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. I'm calling you to become a stakeholder in your own destiny starting tonight. Namaste. It can happen if you let it happen. It's up to you. It's in your hands. Namaste. Now, Pierogi University, I'm not going to apologize, certainly. I'm not going to apologize.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. P.O. Box 47621. Send me a postcard, guys. Send me a little letter. Send me a little package. Namaste to you. I want to open them up. I want to read it on air. Please send it to me. I just checked it yesterday. There wasn't anything, but we did get a postcard last week. So send it to me, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. I'm seeing Arrow OK gifting out 5 community subs. Extremely generous of you, Arrow OK. I'm also seeing 10 community subs from Larry Picklejar. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Namaste to you, Larry Picklejar. Extremely generous. And if you are, if you're receiving a subscription right now, and I want you to let the tingling wash over you. Let the excitement that you are of the adventure that you are embarking on tonight, let it wash over you. Let it happen. It's real. I can tell you that. I can't tell you a whole lot about this world, but I can tell you the feeling that you're feeling right now, the feeling of looking into the future and knowing that you're in a place that understands it is fucked. You are in a world of decay and you are dying. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. That is true as it was before, but you are looking into my eyes and you know that I know that you know that I know that today can be the beginning of the true end, and by which we explore and harness our true power. Explore and harness our true power. Communal vision from Phil Z. Caller, you sound like a reasonable soul. Can you moderate Larry and me through this tumultuous time? Pierogi.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the Community of Devoted Light earlier, because this will make everything much easier. I'm, of course, a member, like you had said, and, I like getting those postcards and whatnot. And so I got one in June, and then all of a sudden they stopped coming.
Right.
And, I immediately blamed myself. I thought I must have done something wrong.
Right.
I'm of course, an alcoholic, mentally ill.
Right.
So I watched this stream and I thought maybe I said something wrong, I was just ruminating over this for weeks and weeks. And then today you sent me a message and said there was something wrong with the postal system. And I was so relieved. Oh my goodness, it was like a weight just came off my chest that it wasn't me. Oh my goodness.
It finally wasn't your fault.
I was so happy, and then again, I came crashing down, realizing, oh my God, I blame myself for everything. How can I stop doing this?
Well, let's get down to it. Yeah, there's some postcards in the mail right now for everybody. If you're a member of the Community of Devoted Light, there's postcards en route. Very exciting stuff coming your way. Communal vision, I'm gonna answer that for you in just a moment. Knife Lobster says, "Hey caller, it's always your fault." Any response?
Yeah, no, I mean, I get that. If anyone knew me to any degree, yeah, no, I don't blame you for coming to that conclusion.
Right. So you're mentally ill. You're an alcoholic. You felt the things are your fault. You blame yourself for a lot of the things that are wrong in your life, and to a high ratio, right? A high ratio of that sort of stuff. Am I hearing you right?
Yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So listen. I mean, your situation reminds me of a lot of trauma victims that I help. They come into my office. We sit down. We start doing the whole therapy thing. I am the gobbler with the communal vision. Very exciting stuff. I am the gobbler. It's not your fault. It's your father's fault. Any response?
Well, my dad was he is a pretty good guy. He was like a pillar of the community, a small community of 150, 200 people. Yeah, no, he was pretty cool. No, I'm just a piece of shit. Somehow.
Well, it sounds like, even if he is a pillar, it doesn't even have to be that big of a pillar. There's 40 people in your town.
Yeah, no, I guess it wasn't too high of a benchmark to shoes to fill. But, I guess anyone could have. Yeah,
listen,
really,
you've said so much, and there's so much to get to, but I'm gonna do you the service of answering your question as directly as possible as soon as I get done with this communal vision from Knife Lobster. See, it's not his father's fault. It's clearly his father's. Don't know what that means.
Yeah, sorry.
No idea what that means. A little code. Larry Picklejar, caller, why are you so much worse than your father?
Probably the housing market. I don't know.
So is it largely
Inflation?
just...
I don't know.
Okay, so the value of the dollar went down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Communal vision from Phil Z. Caller, please, you sound like a Baloo from Tailspin. You kind of rule. Any response? You get that
with the show? Thank you very much for the compliment. I'm speechless.
Speechless. You get that a lot, that you sound like Baloo?
Never, ever. I haven't heard that reference in almost 23 years, probably.
Yeah. I don't think I've thought about Tailspin in quite a while. Now, listen.
Oh, I am facing death.
Let's get into it. So you're a mess, right? You're mentally ill. You're an alcoholic. How mentally ill are you? What do you got going on?
Well, like I said, I was just on an emotional roller coaster within the last 36 hours, and I guess like most bipolar, or I don't know what the hell you call it, but you don't notice until you get off the ride. Like what the hell was that?
Right.
I've never seek clinical help.
Don't do
trying
that.
to tough it out.
No. Yeah, don't waste your time. Stone Monster 400. The program might look like a little pond to the outside world. Once you get in the program, it's an ocean with no help in sight, says Stone Monster 400. Beautiful.
Well, I've kind of come to the realization that I should just accept being a lowly piece of shit that I am, maybe.
A lonely piece of shit. Now, I think there's something to finding resonance in that, really accepting in your heart of hearts that you are a piece of shit, especially compared to your dad, who sounds awesome. Does your dad ride a motorcycle?
No motorcycle, no tattoos. Oh, no.
No motorcycle, no tattoos. Is he a religious guy?
He is now that he's nearing death.
What a pussy. Now, like I was saying, your situation reminds me of some trauma victims that I deal with in my private practice. They come in and we talk about, their trauma and their defense system. So, much like your defense system, it helps it helps you move through the world to think of things as your fault, right? Just in case it is, you were way ahead of the curve. You were ready to take responsibility. You're ready to scoop it up and then feed the monster inside of you telling you you're a piece of shit. All very, very useful stuff. However, much like these trauma victims, they come in and they were like, they were hit by their parents. They were left at the mall for a couple of weeks. They, maybe their uncle kissed them weird or something like that. But what I'm trying to say is they got a defense mechanism, and it's not about telling them that they're safe, because they know they're not. Like, I'm not going to tell you that you're not a piece of shit, because you know you are on some level, right? However, much like their defense mechanisms, it's not about taking the defense mechanism away. It's about giving it flexibility. It's about allowing them to see something with a little more clarity. Now, and using that highly tuned defense system keep it at the ready. So,
always be on a knife's edge.
Exactly. So, be on a knife's edge and just evaluate. So, if I was going to give you a little bit of advice, is play a little bit of game with it. Maybe it was your fault I didn't send you a postcard. Maybe it wasn't. You made the call. It wasn't your fault because I sent you a message. Now, next time something comes up like that, you start shitting your pants, right? Grown man, drinking, mentally ill, shitting your pants. Play with that a little bit. Maybe I should have another drink. Maybe this is helping me. Maybe I am a piece of shit. Maybe everyone is laughing at me now that I left the room. Things like that. And then, but truly ask that question and let yourself be open to the chaos of unknowing. That's the advice I would give you right now.
Wow. I feel like I'm already on the path.
I think so too. I genuinely think so too. You're on the path. The thing is, you were already on the path. It's just, it helps you see the path when you have the light of someone like me and the rest of this community. Just kind of help find where that path is going. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm home. I think the program is working.
Beautiful.
The program has worked.
Well, listen, before you go, couple communal visions. Stone Monster, if you know you're a piece of shit, you can't be a piece of shit.
Huh.
Interesting. Wow. Then another communal vision from Phil Z. You're very popular. They have many things to say to you. Caller, mental exercise. Did you get caught on your neighbor's fences listening to Dave Matthews Band?
Caught listening to Dave Matthews? No, but they're always peeking over whenever I light up a joint. But
right.
Yeah, no, I'm not pounding fish or any of that hippie shit. No.
No fish, no DMB. What kind of music? No. What kind of music you listening to?
Oh, probably disco.
Disco. Okay, so the old cuts. You're a little bit of a crate digger.
Old cuts, Italo disco. Yeah.
Yeah.
New
so
disco,
that's a definite yes.
Yeah.
Listen, beautiful. I love that. You sound like a fun guy, and you sound like you're beating the shit out of yourself, and that's a muscle you have, and don't let it go. Just simply open yourself to the scary, vulnerable chaos of unknowing a little bit, to kind of hone that muscle even a little more. Make it flexible.
I feel stronger already. Thank you, Guru.
Beautiful. Namaste to you, Pierogi. Thank you so much for calling us tonight.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, brother. Beautiful. Can I see some ones in the chat for DMB heads? Can we get some ones in the chat for fans of the Dave Matthews Band? You know I'm hitting one. Namaste, caller. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, good morning. It's Elaine Wells, sweetie.
Who is this?
Elaine.
Elaine
Wells? Yeah.
Elaine, how you doing tonight, sweetheart?
Not too bad. Just drew my bath and had the kids bring in the drinks, and I saw you were taking the call, and I just knew I had to get on and just work your system.
Right on. Well, that's why it's here. So let's get to it. Advice speed round, Elaine. What can I do for you? What do you got on your mind tonight?
Well, the immediate thing is, as you know, I'm in my bath. The kids bring the drinks. Normally, it's not an issue. But earlier I had 4 sandwiches. I'm missing a sandwich, and the water is cloudier than usual. It's normally cloudy about this time of evening, but it's cloudier.
Sure,
now,
yeah,
The concern I have is I don't like to wait.
You've been terminated. 99, Elaine.
99.
Larry Picklejar. Bludgeoning an old woman. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, it's Reggie. I made it. I finally made it to the island. I can't believe I'm finally gotten through to you.
Reggie, it's good to hear from you, Reggie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Reggie is a sort of a committed explorer here at Explorations with a special sort of mandate from me, Leslie Tanner. A very special project to spread the light of Explorations with Leslie Tanner to more distant parts of the world. So, Reggie, checking in, you got to the island. Give us a little rundown of what it is that I sent you over there for.
Well, Leslie, as you know, the transformative power of the program has been unleashed on countless folks, and taking that further into the most distant parts of the world, parts that have been untouched by modernity and technology, uncorrupted. These beautiful souls that rescued me from my tattered ship, my weary vessel, if you will. My gosh, it was in shambles. The sat phone that you sent me with to bring forth so strongly your mandate into the world.
Right.
Well, that failed. I had to rely on the winds of destiny, Leslie, exclusively on the winds of destiny. And my gosh, you're not really supposed to drink salt water, did you?
No, you're not.
No.
No, you're not.
No.
So I sent Reggie out in the world to begin setting up some Leslie Tanner centers in, various under-resourced parts of the world. People with they're real poor, and it really fucking sucks to live where they live. That's where we're trying to sort of really bring the light of the program itself and give them the tools to transform their own lives. Now, you got to the island, and have you started trying to, talk to the locals? I know you don't have a phone, but have you talked to the locals or try to find maybe a plot of land or anything like that?
Yeah, they've been super hospitable. First thing I tried to do was really to just sort of heal my wounds from the journey. My gosh, scurvy's real, and bandages were something I should have packed. But when I finally got here, my first task was really to establish warm and trusting contact, and I had no idea how to speak their language. So, Leslie, I had to rely heavily on some of the pivotal teachings of the program, that really non-anxious, non-judgmental, body language, the deep gazing, soul gazing that we practice in the program. I deployed that almost immediately, and they read my gaze and saw that I was in desperate need of water. I sort of made with my fingers. Right. I made a peace sign, because I didn't know what else to do, and I sort of stuck my dry tongue. I flicked it through the peace sign, and indicating that I really needed this area moisture.
That's not what that means.
In this area.
That's not. Listen, you and I both know that you know what that means.
Well, look, it gained the trust of these folks immediately. They opened their arms to me and provided me with my own little hut from which I'm, I can see the sunrise right now. And
did they give you a phone to call? Did they give you a phone to call?
Well, we've got something here where I was asking for Wi-Fi. I kept asking for Wi-Fi.
Communal vision from Mother Nipplebottom. 141 is an indivisible number. Someone has to leave. Somebody's got to leave or somebody's got to join. Somebody's got to leave or somebody's got to... Listen, we can do... I wish I had a... Communal vision from Phil Z. Let's set the clock back, caller. If you could be a pilgrim or a witch, pick your poison. You still there, Reg?
Oh, I'm here. I'm lost in thought about some of the parables I've been learning from the island nation.
You're not supposed to be learning shit from them. You're supposed to be finding First of all, you're supposed to find water. We had a whole class in that, and then you're supposed to teach them shit that I gave you. Do you still have the pamphlets I gave you? You're not supposed to learn about. I don't give a shit about them. I didn't send you there for that.
Well, the pamphlets. That's we're gonna need to work on reestablishing some of the materials that was sent along with me on the journey. Leslie, the journey was really hard, and I became quite hungry and ran out of toilet paper as I was adrift on these winds of destiny. But fear not. I have indeed established a strong foothold. Look, it did take me I had to learn some of their language and some of the gestures, and I had to flick my tongue through the peace sign a few more times, but I got through. And
Brother,
I've been reconstructing the materials.
Listen, I'm going to tell you what happened, all right? Larry Picklejar says, I can't do this anymore. Phil is ruining everything. Chat, use this as you need tonight. I'm going to bed. So Larry Picklejar is saying, here's 5 terminations for everyone to use whenever they want, and that's for everyone to use. All 141 prime number indivisible of you have a termination in your pocket. You have 5 of them. Use them at will. Now, Reggie, before they terminate you, which I pretty much guarantee because you've reported nothing but failure to me, I would say, I'm going to break this down for you. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. You didn't listen when I taught you how to find water. You wiped your ass with the materials I gave you. You allowed yourself to wash up on their shore in such a vulnerable position that you needed water and shelter so bad that essentially what you did is you offered to eat out someone's pussy or ass. And you know that's what you did. I know that you know that's what that means. They gave you water because your dry little cat tongue was rubbing on their clitoral hood. Now, to say that I'm disappointed in you would be a massive understatement. But tonight is a night of sacrifice from me, and I'm giving advice. So if I had to give you advice right now, Lord. So you're pretty much someone's girlfriend there, right?
Well, the hierarchical structure is much more egalitarian.
God damn.
Where it's a bit.
They're making you do sex stuff for water. It's not egalitarian.
Well, part of the belief ritual system here is that there must be an exchange of fluids. There has to be an exchange of fluids for there to be trust. And if I'm to establish trust, there's got to be a lot of fluids coming and going.
Okay.
So
I don't know if you got like a permanent brain damage from heat stroke. I can't make sense out of anything you're saying. Mother Nipple Bottom. Well, they might just be fattening them up for slaughter, and that's true. They might be. Okay, we got to pull up. Should we terminate Reggie? Reggie, make a case for yourself. Why should you not be terminated right now?
Look, before terminating me, I just want to let y'all know that what we do costs money. And so if we want to spread the word of the program to the people of Makachao and all of these beautiful barefooted little kids and peoples dancing in the tribal sun, we're really going to need those pamphlets, right? We're gonna have to wire me some money, and I'll be able to continue bringing a vanguard in this world, the program, and I will be spreading it to these people and pushing myself up from this position I find myself on all fours into the position of the throne where I'm.
And you have been terminated. Namaste, Reggie. Wow. Not sending him money. Probably just gonna. Who knows what he's gonna do with that money if I send him money? He's supposed to be, there was a 3-week, there was a plan for him to have established a center for explorations on that island within 3 weeks. Good God. Gripple Chew for the island kids. Namaste. So that's what you want me... Okay, well, Gripple Chew, good to know that you're keeping them in your mind. I wish you the best. We wish Reggie the best. You're on your own, though, bud. This is pretty disappointing. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
You can just call me Polo. My username in chat is pleasepolo4, so you can just call me Polo.
Polo, well, welcome to the program, Polo. Is this your first time calling tonight?
It is not. I think this is the third time I've called, but it's been a while. So.
I was going to say, it's at the very least, it's been a minute since you've reached out to us, Polo. Oh, now that I'm saying your name, now it feels familiar.
I tuned into your very first stream. I don't even know how many years ago it was, or however long it was, but I was in your very first one, and that was awesome.
You were the in 2021?
Yes. Literally your first stream.
Was your username always Fleece Polo?
Yeah, it's always been Fleece Polo 4.
Damn, well, Fleece Polo, literally here since the beginning. Namaste to you, brother. Holy moly. Marco, says Jessica. That's so funny. Now, another communal vision from Stone Monster saying, let's find out. This is going to be, I'm pretty sure, a really beautiful perspective. Nindy New saying, Polo. So they're playing some games with your name. How does that feel?
Oh, boy. I mean, people play games with me all the time. It is what it is.
That's true. If that's not goddamn true, I don't know what is. Now, communal vision, another communal. You're popular. They're throwing a lot of stuff at you.
All right, cool.
Another
hit
Polo.
Them,
they're saying Stone Monster saying Polo all caps. So they're all just excited to see you.
Oh, I didn't know I was a celebrity around here.
Apparently so. So listen, before I ask you,
y'all too.
A communal vision from Hippo Cryptomatic, just saying hi, throwing bits into the pile, saying hello, making her presence known. Blessings to you, Hippo Cryptomatic. It's great to have you.
Hell yeah, love the support.
Now, please, before I ask you what you're looking for advice for, can you give me your impression of the development of the program here on Twitch.tv? How, if you had to react to the development that you've been, you've seen from the ground up, tell me about your reactions to that.
So I'm gonna be honest, it's been a minute since I've tuned in, probably a few months, but since the beginning, there's way more people in chat. Everyone's way more into actually calling in, and on top of that, you as a presenter and host, the energy level has gone from intriguing, entertaining to full-on celebrity levels of hosting. And on top of that, your moderation and everything is absolutely 10 out of 10. It was good from the start, but there were a couple bugs here and there. You're still getting the phone lines figured out and all that. But since then, now, this is working flawlessly. So massive improvement. Props to you, man. You have got this shit on lock.
Polo,
huge success here.
I can't tell you how good it feels to hear you share that with us tonight, Polo. Very few. Some people have been here for nearly as long as that, for the full, however many years. It's been almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in December. But no one has the perspective you have. So you saying so really puts it heartens me. I feel edified by what you've shared tonight.
And I genuinely mean it, man. This is no bullshit. That's the honest truth of it.
Brother, bless you. Bless you. I love this. I love this energy. Now, listen, you've given me something. You've given the community something. Now, let me give you something. We're doing an advice speed round. How can I help you? What are you looking for?
All right. So the current situation I'm in, somewhat similar to everyone else here, is girl. But the situation that I found myself in is I'm 24.
Sure.
And I met a 45-year-old woman on Hinge, and we've been seeing each other now.
Okay.
And it's a really kind of weird situation because we're both into it. The thing is nothing sexual. We've kissed a little bit, whatever, but...
Yeah. How long have you been seeing each other and you haven't...
We're going on our third date tomorrow.
Okay.
So like 2 or 3 weeks now. Nothing crazy, nothing too crazy.
Right.
But just enough to where it's like we're both really into each other, and we've agreed we can't have a relationship because of the age gap. It's just for fun. But I'm worried that we're both kind of starting to fall for each other. Because like we'll just call each other throughout the day and be like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Yeah, that sort of thing. So
right, yeah, this is all very cute.
What would you do in my situation? Or what does the chat think? Like, how should I proceed with this? Should keep going and just like fun dad lore going forwards, or should I just say fucking send it and try and have a relationship with this woman?
An Indie News says, "You leave my mom alone," in a communal vision. Oh, that's funny. Namaste. Now, listen, I would say, listen, I expressed this a little bit earlier with JJ. He's in a similar place of confusion, albeit a different situation than yours. Mother Nipplebottom says, "You described how people make friends, dear."
Well, that's the other thing is there's a solid chance that we'll just become friends at the end of this, but I'm still trying to figure that out.
Right. Well, listen, I think you're an adult. She's an adult. These intuitions, these paths, these things, like, they'll figure themselves out. Pimper Knuckle says, "Is this woman married?"
She's not. She has been divorced.
Right on. So divorcee, 45 years old. Like, are you attracted to her physically?
Yeah, she's hot.
She's hot. And can you tell, is she attracted to you?
Yeah, very much so.
Physically speaking. Phil Z says, "Caller, do you seek full familial enhancement or just splooging?" Ultimately in your life.
One. Probably actually I guess was it Faludian enhancement? I think that's probably more in the classification that I go with rather than just hoeing around.
Yeah, I mean, you sound more deliberate than just a cocksman, but that not to say that you can't be deliberate about cocksmanning. We have a couple communal visions. Sociopathogen. Caller, your situation sounds like what happened to me when I was a young buck. She wants you as a cocaine mule. Is there any sign of that? Does she maybe
I don't think
got a bunch of weird vases, around the apartment or something?
Nah, she doesn't give off drug dealer vibes.
JJ plays Pog with a communal vision. Take it from me, you should totally smash this cougar.
That's probably solid advice.
And then we've got another communal vision from I Am the Gobbler. You are popular. You're your story is very inspiring to everyone tonight. I Am the Gobbler. MILF veteran here. She doesn't want to date you. Now,
see, that's good to know from a true veteran here. Someone who's been in the trenches before.
I'm going to respond to that in just a moment once we get through these communal visions. Nindy knew. How's the downstairs? All smushed up or generally okay? Now, I don't know if that's for you or for her. Respond to both. You haven't seen her vagina, so you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know on that one. I haven't seen her with the clothes off, so.
Yeah.
Can't
right
answer
on.
that one.
Which communal vision? Here we go. Communal vision. Stone Monster 400. Play Lego with your body parts and see what you make? ? Stone Monster 400. Any response to that?
I mean, 10 out of 10 comment. I'll give him that. But I don't know if this is probably the best place to be making Lego babies. If that's the right term here.
Now, okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to respond now. So, first of all, you're both adults. You can figure out whether it's going to be a friendship. You can figure out whether it's going to be, something more than that. And in either case, might be a mistake that you guys ever met in the first place, regardless of your levels of physical or emotional intimacy. It could be a disaster in any direction. You can't stop a disaster, especially one that's going to blindside you and completely fucking derail your life. That could happen regardless. The tracks might have already been laid for that. You don't even know. Now, but this business about, a relationship advice. Now, I am giving advice today, speed round advice. Now, the thing about relationship advice, and I hold this to be true, I'm here to give advice, but certain kinds of advice are just so egregious that I simply cannot bring myself to do it. And one of those types of advice are relationship advice. There is no such thing as relationship advice. The people who are happy, I've seen, I read this a long time ago, and from somebody, and I thought about it for a long time, and I think it's true, that anybody who's happy in a relationship absolutely tripped over their own dick into the situation.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
There's no, you stay away from the cougar, pounce on the cougar, be friends, don't be, there's no fucking way to do it. There's no way to.
No guaranteed path.
There's no way to avoid the disaster. Let's say you do fall in love, right? She's going to die so much quicker than you, and you're going to be fucked up. That's not that great.
That's true.
Phil Z74, there is a serious question open about how manly tubs, Jesus, Phil. He's like just typing with his, he's like got chicken grease all over his fucking fingers again. Phil Z, there is a serious questions about open how manly tubs this caller has. Any response to that?
I don't really know what that means, if I'm being honest. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, no fucking clue. Mother Nipple Bottom says, I fucked up. I heard 75. If she is 45, she wants to fuck for sure. You have a good job?
Yes. I do have a good job, yes.
I mean, it sounds like it's going to happen sooner than later if I'm just reading where it's going, but
the writing's on the wall.
Right.
It's just a matter of, do I know how to read or not?
Arrow, okay, I can clarify. How many tubs does she have? How many bathtubs in her home does she have?
Ooh, that, I don't know. I went to her house one time, but I just stayed on the bottom floor. I didn't go exploring. Okay. So I don't know the answer to that. It's a good question though. I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Mother Nipple Bomb says 20 years is nothing. I think, listen, there are a million reasons to say no, a million reasons to say yes. I think the age gap thing is for every reason. When I hear the let's stay away because of the age gap, what I hear in the subtext of that is just like a horny squall. I hear like a storm ripping metal of horniness underneath. We can't, we mustn't. This is literally an erotic novel. What's your day job?
I do data analytics.
Okay, maybe that's not maybe not the greatest erotic novel. But
hey, if it helps.
The horniness.
I also ride motorcycles like James, so I don't know if that throws anything into the situation.
Yeah. Okay, let's not include the data analyst and the novel idea and the motorcycle a part of it. You're a hot young buck on a motorcycle.
We'll go with that one.
Yeah, let's go with that. Data analyst. At least it's stable. Well, listen, I think I could tell you anything. You both sound horny to me, and it seems like if it goes good, it goes good. If it's a disaster, then think of the spiritual benefits of the disaster.
It's a good way to look at it. There's no true downside here. Like, at the end of the day, this is character building. So
exactly,
kind of what I'm going with.
Yeah, not a big deal. And yeah, the empathetic gap of 20 years isn't as anywhere near as large as a lot of people who are afraid. They're afraid of their horniness ultimately. Mother Nipple Bottom with another communal vision. No pressure to have kids either.
Good point. She does already have kids.
And then one more, and then I'm going to have to move on to the next caller. Phil Z says,
Understood.
Data analytics, so you just do Excel and upsell it?
I wish it was that simple, but no. Actually, I'm still working now.
You can tell him to fuck off. It's okay.
No, I don't want to be rude to the guy. It depends on the day. Right now, I'm doing like pre-audit work for a tech company. That's all I can really say, but that's the gist of it. It depends on the project, though.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'll leave you with this. I think you are about to, embark on. You're gonna invoke feelings of vaginal return with this, and I want you to just really lean into it and let it leave a scar on your mind.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's a good way to experience it.
Well, listen, keep us abreast of how this goes, okay?
I will. I'll try. When's that? It's Tuesday and Thursday still, right?
Tuesdays and Thursdays, yeah. Sometimes Saturdays, but probably usually not, to be honest.
All right. What day is Thursday? All right. I'll try and tune in next Tuesday, and I'll let y'all know.
Lord, I would love that. Please.
All right. I'll tune in next Tuesday and drop it in the chat, or I'll call in if I've got the time.
Please do. I will, either way, whatever you can afford. You've been very generous with yourself tonight, and I appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. I'll let you get on to some other people who need some advice.
Namaste, Brother Polo. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Absolutely. I'll see y'all.
Blessings. Guys, I got to take a piss. We'll be right back with more advice. We're going to get back to the speed round aspect of it. We're going to get advice. Speed round when I get back. Stick around, reset your intention for the second half of this program. But also, guys, what I want you to do is stick around for a couple very special words about our community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. I can't wait to share with you what is available, the tools and the benefits that are waiting for you for the price of a cup of coffee a month. Blessings to you. I got to rip a piss, and I'll be right back. Namaste, guys.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning of starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing.
Oh, hi. I almost didn't see you there. It's Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You might have noticed that it's nighttime. That's because I like to come outside and do some nighttime thinking.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and what a treat it is to be with you. For those of you just now joining us and wondering what that was that you just saw, that was a couple words about our community of devoted light at patreon.com, where I host my library of exclusive videos that you can't get anywhere else, music downloads, monthly postcard, etc., etc. Please, if you are interested in taking what the little kernel of transformation that you've seen take place on this stream right here, these calls, this my guidance, this advice speed run, if you are ready to take that to the next level, to truly unlock and unleash the power within, then goddamn it, it's right there for you. Type Final Journey into the chat and take advantage of those benefits and tools. Blessings to you, Nindinu, explorer addicted to porn, not a good person. The program has always worked. You just didn't know it until today. Now that's true. Thanks so much, Nindinu. Appreciate that. Wow. Namaste. Nindinu, we've got, hold on one second. One moment. Why didn't it show up? Hold on. Why didn't it show up? Oh, because you did your thing. Because it was, okay, now I understand. It's all coming back to me now. Namaste to you, Nindinu, you son of a bitch. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey there, Guru. It's Wiki. How you doing tonight?
Wiki Wibble, it's great to have you on the program, Wiki. Guys, if you, real quick, Wiki, guys, if you'd like to write me a postcard, a letter, send me a package in the mail, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647 is the address to which you can send any manner of mails. I once was sent a brick, if you could believe that. I'm going to pull that up onto the screen. We've got a brick. Somebody sent me the first brick of the compound in the mail. They just slapped a sticker on it and sent me a brick in the mail. It cost $22 at the time. Probably costs more now. But just an example of the myriad things that you can send me, Leslie Tanner, in the mail. Namaste. Now, Wiki, it's great to have you. I'm so glad to be speaking to you. Let's start with this. How are you tonight, Wiki?
Oh, I'm just weaning up out of my recliner, and I'm enjoying the show. We had some really buff callers there. There's some good ones. There's some good ones, Coach.
Indeed,
You're giving out solid advice. Yeah, I think so.
Now, I think there's something about, we've had a lot of very attentive callers, a lot of new callers, huh? Brand new characters here.
Oh, there's some really good ones. You just feel the sun beaming out of them. They're going to be a next stepper. They'll be a high stepper before we know it. They're going to step off into the next level.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Namaste. Listen, Wiki, it's so good, to have, a bunch of new callers and a vet like yourself call in, even though you're on the mend. And how's the wound looking? Any infections? You still getting better day after day?
It is. I mean, the program works. It's just coming out. It's coming out like sunrise, baby. It's just looking better and better every day. It's clearing up. It's getting all solid. I'm getting a good feeling. The back is good. The front is good. The boners are coming next level. I mean, the boners are back, baby.
Oh, the boners are back. It didn't even take that long. Not even a week after being shot in the belly outside of Family Dollar and out of the hospital, and you were back, and you're getting hard erections, I'd imagine.
They painful, guru.
They painful goo-woo. Now, take us into the pain. Is it sort of psychologically painful, like your yearning, your lust is informed by life or death trauma? You're taken to the brink, and now your body wants to sow its seed. Or is it just physically painful because you're getting just real turgid?
I'm real turgid. It's real engorged. It's so painful. I need more skin. I need to get a skin transplant because I think I can't stop it. I mean, it's at the very tip. It's like I want to pop in half.
So it's a matter of girth.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some.
So you're like normally they save skin grafts for, primarily those who, thank you so much, Not Mish, for the single bit. Namaste to you. Now, they save skin grafts for people who have been burned so severely that they need skin transplanted from one part of their body to another. But in your situation, it's because your cock is too girthy. Your member, your penis, has too much physical mass and requires more skin as a container. Am I hearing you right?
I mean, I don't want to be selfish. I mean, I don't want to take it off somebody else. Maybe they can take it off my calf or something because it get painful. Goo-woo. I'm sitting here and it just wants to pop. And I'm like, when does it stop?
And it's not a matter of length as much as it is girth. I'd imagine you've got enough length.
So painful. Yeah, the length is there, but it just wants to keep going. It's like a flagpole that don't want to stop. I'm like, calm down. And look at pictures of like Sesame Street characters to try to get it softened up, or look at pictures of lizards or something really weird, try to get it to calm down, and it's very painful. If you have this condition, don't feel bad about reaching out to other people. Like somebody very ugly, and you want to call and talk to them, and maybe it can calm your mind down a little bit, but it throbs. It throbs. It's painful throbbing.
Now, we got a little bit coming in from Justin Stevens over at YouTube.com, sharing the perspective that off the calf, receiving a skin graft off of your calf would be hairy. Now, is that something that you would like, or something that you'd like to steer away from?
That might be good for them. I think they like those French ticklers. I think they like those. I mean, I was told that as a little boy. I never used those from like the gas station. You could get those French ticklers. And
yes, sir.
Really like those.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes,
I didn't
sir.
know if they really worked. Maybe it'd be like a French tickler type of situation.
So if maybe the surgeon could place are you got hairy legs, Wiki? Are you a hairy guy?
Well, my calves ain't too bad. The back of my calves, they can have some of that meat there and maybe make a little extra room.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. They can strap it on, and I don't know how they zip tie that thing on that, but I need some extra room.
So,
and sometimes I get dizzy when the bug folds that fast.
Yeah, I understand. And so it sounds like it's putting cardiovascular stress on your body as well.
Oh yeah.
Just the size of your penis, to be clear.
Yeah, my toe, not the size, it's just the blood. They got nowhere else to go. There's no more room. And I'm not gigantor or nothing, but it just don't have anywhere else to move throughout the body. And my body's just urging for it. Get more there, pump it, and I don't know where to put it.
Mm-hmm.
I need some extra. I think I need a second story.
You need a second story?
Yeah, I need them to build on top. I need an attic or something.
Now this is something, now this is a true innovation. So you're talking about how there's so much, dense muscle mass in your penis that it's probably getting stretch marks to already, a stretched pretty thin kind of skin. So if you went into the doctor right now, first of all, you'd say, give me a little bit of the skin off my calf and put the hair somewhere strategically so that it would tickle the clitoris of a woman.
Oh, that would be delightful. That would be, you speaking the word of truth.
Now, in addition to that, yeah, go ahead.
No, you speaking words of truth, Guru. That's right, Dad. That's exactly what I'm saying. You get what I'm putting down?
Mr. Terrific, I'm pretty sure it's just fibrous tissue. Shut up. Now, the second thing that I'd imagine you would ask the doctor is the second story situation. Now, is this something you would maybe draw a picture for?
I probably could, and maybe do an add-on for the second story. Maybe add like houses when you get too big and you got a bunch of people living there, you got to add on.
Right.
And there's nowhere to go but up,
Yeah, in some parts of the world, they'll leave rebar on top of a floor just because they know that at some point they're going to build on. So, a communal vision from I Am the Gobbler. Does he have enough skin for a second dick?
Wow. I don't know. My girl might not like that. Maybe they can just put it in a position that would be proper, or I could do something. Because the girls I go with, they don't like the 2-for-1. They're not BOGO girls.
Right.
No, they're not the BOGOs. They don't want buy one, get one.
Right. They're traditional gals is what I'm hearing.
Mostly. I want to do the freaks every now and then, but most of the time, 99.9% of the time, the girls, they don't want another girl off in there.
Guys, shout out Sparkly Miracle Zone. Thanks so much for joining us. Sparkly blessings to you. Namaste and welcome, guys. If you're enjoying your time here and you enjoy the work and the entertainment, the spiritual direction, as well as the good old fashioned sense of humor that we have here, you may very well enjoy the channel of Sparkly Miracle Zone over there. So please enjoy that. Namaste. Blessings to you, Sparkly. It's great to see you in chat. Namaste. Really gifted visionary streamer over there. Blessings. Now, Wiki, I think there's a lot. I would love to just, in the next couple days, my advice to you is brainstorm. You, not only do you have no shortage of dick meat, but you have no shortage of creativity. Everyone knows that you are a very brilliant creative mind, and I know that you cannot back baby into a corner. There is nothing that you can't think your way out of, create your way out of. You've gotten yourself out of tighter jams than your penis skin, and I believe that this will be true. This will be true in just probably a matter of months.
I appreciate that, Guru. I like that you have all that. The program has filled me with all these ideas. I'm gonna get some new ideas. I'm working on the paperwork, workshopping a little bit, and see if I can add a second story. This pain is intense.
Yeah, I believe you, brother. Azazel 55, Wiki needs our love and support, and if anyone has an extra penis, donate today. See, that's the opposite. That's the opposite.
I wouldn't turn that down.
You don't need more penis though, Wiki. You have more than you know what to do with.
No. I'm going to figure something out, Guru.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. It's too kind.
Do you send a Make-A-Wish kid more cancer? That doesn't make any sense. Azazel 55, think before you talk. Phil Z74, hey Wick, can we please just settle this over a couple 40s? That's from Phil Z.
I got a bone to pick with you, Phil Z. And not the bone I was talking about, a different kind of bone. We're going to get with our legal teams there, buddy.
And we addressed that last time, but listen, I don't want to run too much into the rest of our call because I do have a final question for you. You guys settled that. We got into the legal dispute last week, hopefully, or last session. Maybe we can get into that on a future call when we have a little more time. But for now, I do have that final question that I always ask you. Namaste. You're a gifted singer, songwriter, musician, band leader, etc. Tell me, Wiki, do you possibly have a song that you could share with us tonight? Something kicking around the old noggin as, you're horny, you're on the mend, you are well endowed, you have a huge, you've got either not enough penis skin or your penis is too big, maybe somewhere in between. A lot to share is what I'm saying. So is one of those things you have to share maybe a song?
Yeah, I do. I woke one recently when I was laying back on the chair, and I started thinking about these girls. This one time I met this girl at the Peekaboo Palace, and man, you talk about a rubber. She is a real rubber. And just thinking about it is making me turn and get very painful, so I need to calm that down. But I do have a song called Peekaboo Palace.
Peekaboo Palace. Well, namaste. Listen, Brother Wiki, I have paused the music on my side. The stage is yours whenever you feel ready.
All right, here we go. It's the Peekaboo Palace. Here it goes. Doom, 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 doom. But come on, no, 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 no. Doom, doom, doom. Walk into the neon glow. Saw you moving, stealing the show. Boom, boom. Your eyes met mine. A spark ignite. Dun, dun. In that moment, my jeans got tight. Ooh, with every dance, she tells her tale of dreams and love and the time she failed. But in her eyes, a fire burned bright. No, no, no. And now I know I'm gonna get laid tonight. Oh, girl, I see you at the Peekaboo Palace. I wanna watch you dance tonight. Oh, girl, I see you at the Peekaboo Palace. The love I found is pure and true. Girl, I'll always come back to you. Oh, at the Peekaboo Palace. Boom, doom, doom. And that's the buzz of that one.
Wow, I love how just like it was steamy. I could feel that southern steam come off of that song. It was just, it had a very slow churning groove and just like a very sort of a dogged, committed lust inside of that. And I think, you're so good at evoking these feelings, Wiki.
Thank you so much, Guru. The program works. I'm on the mend. I love you, chat. I love your community. Namaste. Y'all have a beautiful night.
Namaste to you. One. Namaste, Wiki. Have a wonderful night. Brainstorm. All right. I want to see some sketches. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Guru.
Namaste, brother.
Namaste.
Wow. Already another caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Welcome to Explorations.
Baby.
Your name is Baby.
Daisy.
Daisy. Daisy like the flower.
Yeah.
Well, sweetheart, thanks so much for calling in, Daisy. I really appreciate it. Is this your first time you've called into the program?
No.
You've called in before, Daisy?
Yeah, you laughed at me too.
This was a long time ago then, because you're distantly familiar. Was this a while ago?
Yeah.
Okay, Daisy. Well,
yeah. Everyone remembers me.
I would imagine it was several months ago, if not almost maybe a year. Was it a year ago?
Years, so I don't grow.
Years so ago. Well, Daisy, it's great to have you. I'm so glad that you haven't lost touch with the program and the community here. It's wonderful to hear your voice and wonderful to feel your presence. How are you tonight, Daisy?
I'm good.
You're good. Well,
Can I ask any question?
Any question you want, sweetheart. It is advice speed round. I am here to give you, unfortunately, some sort of advice that, normally I don't like to do this, but I'm making a sacrifice tonight. So you tell me what you need help with, and I'll see if I can help.
Okay. Well, I'm a widow, so things don't matter as much. But, everything in my life is great. I have such nice friends, and I like to play, but I have problems with intimacy and also with money. And someone told me it was my root chakra.
So you like to play, and I'm hearing that did you say you have problems with? Did you say intimacy?
Yeah, I run away.
Who runs away?
I do.
You run away from who?
From people trying to hug me.
Okay, who's trying to hug you, sweetheart?
My friends.
Okay, so your friends, in the playground or something, they come up to you and they want to give you hugs.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no, I run away.
Yeah, it's too charged.
Yeah, so it sounds to me like there's something wrong with you.
Oh.
Yeah, so someone your age should, have there's something wrong with you. Something happened to you, Daisy. I think, someone with that level of defense, normally that comes later on in life, hon. It comes later on in life after a series of, the traumas of life. But given how young you are, Daisy, and how defended you are, I would say something has happened, and there's something wrong with you now.
What do I do?
Well, at this point, you can only really trust yourself. I mean, you know that there's something wrong with you, or else you wouldn't have been calling and asking me that question about hugs.
Yeah, my mom wants to hug me, but I don't like her.
Right. So your mom is bad?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Demeaning.
Yeah. So it sounds like your mom is a source of some trouble, Daisy, and let's go ahead and keep that in mind. Listen, you have some serious problems, and you are in a situation, Daisy. Can I be honest with you? More honest than I wish I had to be.
Mm-hmm.
No one can help you but yourself. You can only trust your intuition. If your body and your mind are saying no hugs from mommy, no hugs from friends, then guess what? You're going to get real good at running, real good at hiding.
Oh.
Yeah, think of life as one big game of hide and seek from now on, okay? When you get older, maybe you might want to get some help with this, but not right now. Right now, you just got to let this run its course.
Okay. Well, I'm in a different timeline.
You say timeline?
Yeah. I'm not in the same time as you.
Stone Monster 400, we got an upcoming track star calling it. You're gonna get good at running, so that's what we're gonna say. You're gonna be really fueled for running. I gotta agree with that. We have a psychic emergency. I want to get into this timeline thing before you go, but we have a psychic emergency right now. Please just hold on for a moment while we review what's been sent to us.
Penis.
Yep, that's
This is the Psychic Emergency
National Alert System,
also known as PNAS.
One moment.
We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Sociopathogen to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 is your partner and adult baby? Do you find diapers hidden in odd places and don't know why? Does your spouse want to play with children's toys or dress in baby clothes? These and other such questions are all
One moment,
answered in
Daisy. We'll
Rosalie
be
Bent's
right with you in
breakthrough
just a
book.
moment.
There's a baby in my bed. Repeat. Cheer 300 is your partner and adult baby? Do you find diapers hidden in odd places and don't know why? Does your spouse want to play with children's toys or dress in baby clothes? These and other such questions are all answered in Rosalie Bent's breakthrough book, There's a Baby in My Bed. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
That's that, and you have been terminated, Daisy. Good luck. Stay hidden.
Okay.
Wow. All right. The community has spoken. So we've got 3 terminations left, guys. 3 terminations left from the community. Great to hear from Daisy again, though, to be honest. Great to hear from Daisy. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Les to the mother frickin' Lee. It's Toaster.
Blessings to you, Toaster. It's really great to hear that voice, best friend. How you doing?
Remember how I used to say that? And
yeah, I do. I know. It was a real sort of like callback, as they say in comedy.
You liked it when I did that.
And you have been terminated. Namaste.
Oh, no.
Arrow, okay, speaking up. 0, not patient with Toaster. Let's go ahead and get another caller. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner.
Leslie to the mother frickin' to the Leslie. Leslie to oh shit. Let me hold on. Les to the mother frickin' Lee. It's Toaster again.
Toaster, it's great to hear from you. How you doing? And you have been terminated. Two terminations left. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Les to the mother frickin' Lee. It's
Good to hear from you. It's Toaster, guys. Welcome back, Toaster. Good to hear from
Toaster.
you. And you have been terminated again. Community's got 2 still. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Les to the mother frickin' Lee.
It doesn't get old. I love it every time. Namaste to you, Toaster.
Old.
How are you?
Hi, how's everybody doing tonight?
And you've been
Can we
terminated.
get some hell yes in the chat.
Two communities still. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Les to the motherfucking Lee. It's Toaster.
Brother, that sounded Japanese that time. That was a lot of fun. You've been terminated.
Oh, come on.
Two more community. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Les to the motherfucking Lee. It's Toaster in the house. How you doing?
All right, maybe this one will be more palatable to the chat. How are you doing tonight, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. Just waiting a second to make sure this is the hit. This is the real. This is the real one. Are we in?
I think
we're in.
Yeah,
well, boy,
I think we're in so
Leslie,
far. Brother, how you doing?
We got a lot to talk about. Boy, let me tell you what.
Brother, let's
tell you.
What kind of stuff you got to share? We're doing an advice speed round, so keep it short. What can I help you with?
I do have some advice I need to ask you about.
You have to say the word.
I have two separate things I need to ask you advice for.
Okay, you've got about 60 seconds until this poll's over, and you might be terminated.
And
so let's go. Let's go fast.
Okay.
Fast.
Okay. That's 60 seconds is not a lot of time. You understand that, right?
37 seconds left. Are you going to make this happen or not?
I guess first. My first question was, my first question for advice was, do you have any advice on how to improve my talk show, the Talkin' Tanner Show, an Explorations recap show brought to you by Egg TV? Do you have any advice on how to improve my talk show since you're the talk show expert here?
Yeah, so you kind of ate into your time pretty significantly by rephrasing that question like 4 times.
It's a long title.
Yeah, so are you doing it tonight?
Yep, we're firing it up right after the stream every Thursday, except that we're not going to have Pepper
You
King this
have
time.
been terminated. Namaste.
I'm not done yet.
Yes, you are. Caller, welcome to Exploration.
Heads to the mother frickin' Lee. Toaster.
Toaster, I love that.
I still have some other stuff I need to ask you about.
So let me answer this. Let me answer this one. We got one more community term from Larry Picklejar.
Oh.
So it's just
Don't tell him that.
I mean, I have to. So listen. If I had to give you any advice on the talk show, it would be, can you put Leslie stuff in the background? It's a bunch of random, just hogwash behind you. You wouldn't know that it was a theme for Leslie and Explorations because there's not a goddamn instance of my face, of the logo, of anything.
Maybe I could have you playing just talking instead of cat videos. Maybe would that be some advice? I guess.
Yeah, maybe literally anything that has to do with Explorations because.
So you don't like the cat videos? I thought the cat videos were a big hit.
Yeah, no. I mean, they might be for you. And the poll has been started. We got this is a 2-minute long poll. Terminate Toaster. Final KO. Yes, no. Or call back. So it's up to you guys voting that. We got a little bit of time, about a minute,
2 minutes, some breathing room.
Minute 40. Yeah, some breathing room. So yeah, I would say add literally anything. Do you have the music from the channel you could put on in the background or?
Oh, I do. If I join the community of Devoted Light, I get the MP3 files for those. I can play those.
Yeah, you actually get WAV files for that.
Oh, WAV. Oh, now we're talking. You know how much you can do with a WAV file?
Yeah. So it's.
Oh my God.
Send it to the moon, man. Yeah, it's up to you.
Anyway, okay, so that's the advice on that. We can move on to the next topic.
Okay, yeah, we got about a minute left before the poll probably terminates you. So.
Jesus Christ, what is it looking like right now?
It's 17-2. 63% voting yes, terminate. And about 7% saying no.
Okay, wait. Well, okay, when they hear my next advice question, because it's not just about it's not just about the show that's coming up tonight right after your show. It's about something else too. I have other things I need to talk about.
Well, we have a psychic emergency.
Oh, dude, you can't read that right now with the poll going.
I can't control it. The system's on its own. I can't override.
Leslie, please don't.
The mainframe is doing it. 10 seconds. Make it good or something.
Why would terminate you because I know you can take it. Okay, just wanted
fucking
to say
peanuts or not? Like, what are you doing to me, man?
Repeat. Cheer 300 Toaster, I love you. I only terminate you because I know you can tank it. Okay, just wanted to say.
Toaster, I love you. I only terminate you because I know you can tank it.
We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Call him back.
It's about to happen. Any last words?
I'm calling back.
All right. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Oh, hey, Leslie. It's Genematic.
Genematic, how you doing tonight? It's great to have you, Jen.
Oh, my God. Hi, Leslie. I'm so excited. Hey, look at him going out there. Toaster, huh?
I know, right? Inspiring guy.
But he doesn't do it the right way.
What's the right way?
I feel like he didn't have all his, what do they call it? Chips or the kings or whatever you call it from chess and like the rest of your life just lined up.
Well, the jazz has been started with a communal vision that we received from Sociopathogen. Guru, how many bits would it cost to have you block someone's number? That's that. So far, that is not in the system.
Rude.
That is not in the program. Anyone can call at any time. Well,
Nobody
the jazz has started.
I made the other thing.
I can either put you on hold or you can say night-night.
I'll be on hold.
All right, guys, let's let it rip. What perfect timing. Jen hates this shit, but I love it. So honestly, that means this is for Jen. This is for those who don't like jazz and wish it would end. You're welcome. This is maybe the greatest gift of jazz, the greatest gift that, the minds like John Coltrane and Louis Armstrong and Bix Beiderbecke, they gave us, the greatest gift of songs that just go for fucking ever. So let's get that going. Namaste. Beautiful. Namaste. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much, Sociopathogen, for setting that off. I really appreciate that. I was hoping we could get back to some really beautiful moments through the Jazz Express. Blessings to you. Stone Monster, Jizzy Jazz is coming. Thank you so much. Arrow, okay, gifting a sub to Twitch Josh. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. Flying Vita with 100 bits and just some gorgeous emotes. Really appreciate Flying Vita. Flying Vita, sweetheart, it's great to see you in chat. Namaste. Pepperoncini. Jazz is powerful. Louis Armstrong was the first man on the moon, says Pepperoncini. A little bit of a Jazz and NASA joke. I love that. Combine the two, cross some streams. Arrow OK with 100 bits and Stone Monster with a gifted sub to Louis _. Throwing the hype train into level 2. Jazz Express, blast right past another station. Let's keep the vibrations going. Namaste. Beautiful shit. Wonderful. It's great to be with you guys. It's good to see so much excitement happening in the chat as we channel things into this next level. That's the thing about the next level. People ask me all the time, Leslie, how do I get to the next level? How will I know? What kind of, will I understand it? Will I see it? Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. The next level is much like jazz. It is to be experienced. It's not to be understood. Academics have tried to access the next level as academics have tried to understand jazz, and ladies and gentlemen, they've failed on all fronts. And also, much like jazz, the next level will not be pleasant. Maybe a little bit, and then you get bored and your mind kind of wanders off into something. You start thinking about other stuff. Then you come back to and you're like, man, this is still going on? Was it worth the work to get here? Was it worth the work to get into minute 11 of a 23-minute long thing? The answer is no. I'll be honest with you right now. The next level won't be worth it. Maybe you can kind of, I don't know. I don't really know what the answer to that is, but, blessings to you guys. Let's keep the vibrations going. Namaste. Beautiful stuff. Arrow OK gifted a sub. Namaste to you. Sociopathogen with 100 bits. Want to try Spanish Phrygian? Just a little flat 2 and a major 3rd. Blessings to you. Let's see if we can't do that. Flat 2, major 3rd. I can do on... Yeah, let's try it. Then we got Hype Train. It's all good. 5 bats, 3 snails. Good to see you throwing down the bit, saying I'm hungry for more. And actually, we're not going to do the Spanish Phrygian because we're going to end the jazz right now. Ending the jazz blessings. What a nice little romp, though. What a nice little late night romp. Thank you so much to everybody that demanded that happened. This late into the stream, we get 2 Jazz Expresses? Yeah, it's a good night. Communal vision from Pepperoncini. Jen, you're a juggalette, right? Have you thought about hooking up with JJ? He loves clown girls. Let's go ahead and... hey, Jen, you there? You there?
Oh, hi. I was just chilling.
Okay, listen, I got a communal vision for you. The jazz is over. Pepperoncini says, Jen,
God.
You're a juggalette, right? Have you thought about hooking up with JJ? He loves clown girls.
Who's JJ? Is this a love match? Just kidding. No. Should I, Leslie? You're my doctor.
Should you have sex with JJ? Yeah, sure. What the fuck? Why not? I don't care.
Is he a juggalo? I mean, like, what does he look like and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, just go for it. Don't think too much about it. He might be I mean, you both could...
Hold on.
You're both tangent to juggalos. If you're not a full-fledged, like, card-carrying juggalo, then you're
I have one
tangent.
now. Card carry. I'm a what?
You're like you run parallel to the juggalos. It's not that big of
So
a...
wait, are you saying right now that I run parallel to the juggalos?
Yeah, that's what I said about 4 times.
Okay, so you're saying if I don't sleep with JJ, then I'm just running tangent?
No, no, you can have sex with JJ or not. I don't care at all. But
why are you saying this right now to me, Doctor?
I'm saying that you guys are both basically, if not juggalo by name, you're basically like hanging out at the party.
What party?
Of both like committed enough, like kind of, like white people with experience with like being poor and having a weird family. Genomatic
I don't have a weird family.
Okay, sure,
for
Jen.
your information.
Sure, yeah. Genomatic got that big old fat pussy ready for JJ.
Leslie, are you trying to be a juggalo tonight? Because I'll tell you what, don't do it.
Am I trying to be a juggalo tonight?
Yeah, you don't even know what my family's done, and you don't know where I've been, and you don't know how many times I've run with juggalos. Why are you doing this, Leslie?
Leslie.
Why on this weekend? This weekend of all weekends.
What weekend is it,
My
Jen?
guru. Excuse me?
What weekend is
Why are you
it?
doing this right now?
Answer my question. What weekend is it?
It's a holiday.
What kind of holiday?
It's a gathering.
So why are you mad at me? It doesn't make any sense.
Because you're talking to me very disrespectfully from where what we used to be is not where we are now. Okay?
No, listen. No, there's one. Yeah, you're out of. They're out of community.
I can't believe you're doing this weekend.
Listen, are you an adult? Or are you a baby? Do I need to put you in a fucking diaper? Or can you handle how when I speak to you directly? You trust me?
Not much right now.
Well, it sounds like a judgment error on your part. Sociopathogen caller, why do you weep when you can whoop whoop? You've been terminated. Namaste.
Stop.
That scream. That scream. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
It is Emily.
Emily, welcome back to the program, Emily. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastically. Tonight we're doing an advice speed round. So I'm sacrificing the normal route of the program. I'm kind of depriving you of the tools which makes me feel bad as a leader within this program. However, I am here to give you advice. So tell me, Emily, what's something in your life that I can help you directly with? Some guidance.
Well, it's like officially my birthday where I'm from. So I'm turning 33, which is coming of age for a hobbit. And I'm quite excited.
Namaste. Beautiful. Okay, guys, can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Emily? Can we get some happy birthdays for Emily? 33.
Namaste, everyone. Yes, 33. I'm so excited. And I know it was P-Cat's birthday for the 15th, so happy birthday to them.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Is it P-Cat's birthday today?
On the 15th, and I'm the 16th. So.
God damn it, BJ P-Cat, namaste, happy birthday. Holy moly. Night Year Explorer has tail and a long vagina. Love you, Guru. Thank you so much, Night Year, for the subscription. 9 months. Wow. You've brought a baby to term in the length of this program, and I think you basically have done that in terms of progress and transformation within the program. Night Year, blessings to you and namaste. Now, okay, so I want to give you advice, and you started off with some it's your birthday, which is great. So how can I help you? You're 33.
What do I do? How do I feel? What do I do? Because tomorrow I'm getting a massage, and then I'm going for a float, and then the rest of the day I don't have any plans. I don't know what to do. My sister and I were in a huge fight last week, so we're not going to see each other. So, yeah.
So and are you close to your sister normally?
Yeah. And this year, she's gone bananas on me. She's accused me of flirting with her boyfriend in front of her.
Holy moly.
And yeah, and just being
how can I ask you
about things.
Can I ask you a question that I mean with peace and love and respect?
Mm-hmm.
How white trash is your family?
Well, we're pretty messed up.
Okay.
But I don't know. We're from a small town.
Mm-hmm.
Very privileged. I would say maybe small town Kardashian.
Okay, so you got a little bit of money, but you live in a isolated little place, and it's not exactly.
I mean, that was us growing up, but now I'm totally poor.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But that's just she acts like that type of person, if you know what I mean.
She acts like what person?
Like a Kim K or, one of them.
So is she poor?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you guys get along growing up?
For the most part, as teenagers, at one point we just hated each other, and that's kind of how it feels right now,
Okay.
where we're both just you fuck, and you're a bitch, and a cunt, and yada yada.
Okay, so you expect, will this kind of stuff come and go throughout your lives because of how, familial stuff? Does it feel like that, or does it feel more bigger? Like a more immediate, visceral sort of thing?
Lately, it's felt bigger. It feels like we're just not friends right now.
Okay, and one more question about that is, were you in fact flirting? Because sometimes it happens. Sometimes, I know somebody who I would point out that they were hitting on me in session. I'd point out after the fact they'd get dilated pupils, they'd be triggered by something. I'd be like, did you know that you showed me a single one of your breasts in session? And they'll be like, LOL, I didn't even know, I was vaguely aware that I did that. They had it was a sort of triggered PTSD thing. So again, with peace, love, and respect, is that ruled out, that situation?
Okay, I don't think I was. She said that I was like doing stuff with my hair and smiling, but if you know
that's
me,
a stretch. All right, yeah, that's weak.
If you know me as a person, like I giggle a lot when I'm nervous, and it was like the first time I was meeting him, so I was kind of nervous to meet him. Like I had microdosed some mushrooms, so I was feeling like kind of shocked that he was there.
Right.
And then I just like, ever since I was 2 years old, I have constantly been twisting my hair. And she should know that about me because we grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well.
So I'm like, I'm just touching my hair because it's like literally a disorder that I have. So.
Right. I think this is all very informative, and this is for me mainly. I wanted to learn about this and see what you were talking, because you alluded to something and it sounded a little pregnant, so I wanted to kind of pull on that thread a little bit and see where it went, and it was very interesting. I appreciate that background.
Like, I feel like last week it erupted. We like yelled at each other for so long, and then after, like, I was like, oh, but I want to hang out with you still. And she was like, I don't want to hang out with you. And it really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that sounds... that sounds rough. Well, listen, I think you should...
I don't want to bring everyone down, but yeah.
No. I mean, everyone here is probably... They might experience some exuberance, but their baseline is down. So it's not like a huge fall if you do bring them down. Stone Monster 400, before I reflect on your birthday. Stone Monster 400 sounds like she has a lady boner and needs some gears to shift.
My sister?
I don't know. Stone, yeah, do you mean her or her sister?
Well, I haven't had a lady boner for that situation. Like, I just think, like, I think her boyfriend's kind of yuck, and I'm not interested, and I wouldn't be, like, even, I don't know. It's just, like, a really weird situation.
Mm-hmm.
And she says she's over all that, but, like, it just, like, I'm not, because I just feel like I'm on eggshells all the time. And
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
anyway,
sometimes you're walking on eggshells, and they're non-existent eggshells, right? She's making something up. So there's a number of ways that you could handle that. Maybe, and it might be, you can continue to walk on eggshells, but in some ways that's kind of enabling her, right? To like act like, oh, this non-existent stuff that's totally happening in your mind needs to be babied because your feelings are so real, right? And that's one impulse, right? Now, another, I'm just going to throw something else out there. Keep in the mix. Think about it. You don't have to act on this immediately. Maybe you should just fuck her boyfriend.
No, because
Don't have to decide now.
Right now.
I'm just saying, make her nightmare real. That can be a gift.
I can't do that. Like, that would be insane.
It would. It absolutely would.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would argue with that. I don't think anyone would.
Yeah.
But like, it could be a gift. Like, she's afraid of this non-existent nightmare. But what if it became real? What if that was actually the grounding experience that she needed? Phil Z74, caller, given all eggshells, would you be Celine Dion, all things considered?
Sure, yeah.
That was from Phil Z. I don't know if you could tell if you're familiar with his little messages, but they're largely like that, kind of incoherent little riddles.
I just started, the first song that came to mind was like, and I will always love you.
Right,
and
yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, Celine Dion's
So maybe
a cultural phenomenon. Certainly, it's just that Phil Z. If I had to guess, is huffing computer duster and just got chicken grease all over his fingers. So he's really playing jazz over there. Phil Z also asked, "Hey Leslie, what kind of socks do you wear?" The internet is asking. I don't. No one's asking that, Phil. Literally, not a single person is asking that on the internet. So I'm not going to even address that.
What was the question?
What kind of socks am I wearing?
Well, I have bare feet, if you wanted to know that.
So no socks for Emily. And I'm not going to
and
even.
we don't need to know about you.
I'm not gonna validate that question because nobody's asking it. Now, listen, birthday business. Let's get down to business. Birthday business. I planted that one seed. Let's see where that goes. I'm not saying you maybe just don't come to a decision right now. Maybe think about it. Let it germinate. Let it marinate. But let's say you don't go that route. You're gonna have a lot of time on your hands. Pepperoncini, caller, have you considered having sex with Phil Z? He is 50 years old and would make your sister think you have a weird taste in men.
Well, I have slept with men that age, but I probably wouldn't sleep with Phil. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah. Also, I can't like sex traffic through the stream. So
yeah, that's
I can't connect. I can't offer services. I can't do anything like that. So whatever everyone does on their own time is on their own time. So your birthday, I'd just be a selfish little pig on your birthday, though. To be honest with y'all, it sounds like you are sensitive and you cater and you make a lot of room, and it sounds like somebody is your sister's on her own journey, and I think you should, whenever you feel guilty, you should do something very selfish.
Well, tomorrow I think I'm going to buy tickets to Australia and New Zealand. And then
there we go.
My older sister, it's her birthday, and she lives in another part of the country. So I'm going to buy a ticket and surprise her for her birthday.
What, for your sister?
Yeah, my older one.
Oh, you're
we're
older.
Not in a fight.
Okay. Phil Z says...
My younger sister, we're in a fight.
M space, no worries. Pep is projecting, but I would appreciate a little song.
From me?
I guess so. Yeah? You don't have to do it.
I could sing, but maybe another time. I'll prepare a song, and I'll do it another time.
All right, do it another time. But listen, it's your birthday. People should be singing you songs. Phil should be singing you a fucking song. Everybody should be singing you a happy goddamn birthday song. Not you wiping everybody's ass like a little baby, like Phil Z. now,
and to P-Cat.
What was that?
And to P-Cat.
Into P-Cat. That's true. Also, how did I won't say that I feel guilt because I don't, but I am glad that I know now that it's P-Cat's birthday technically where I live and also where she lives. Mm-hmm. Namaste to P-Cat. Blessings to you, P-Cat.
Namaste.
Well, listen, I'm so excited for your trip to Australia. Fuck your younger sister. Do some selfish shit.
Okay, here's the question though.
Okay.
I've been debating, like, I'm gonna do a float, but like, do I do a little bit of mushrooms before that, or do I just do it sober?
Do what on mushrooms or sober?
Like, it's a float tank, so it's just this tank and it's full of salt. And
Yeah.
lay in it.
One second. There's somebody in chat that I want to see if they're here. Doofus Dusseldorf. Is Doofus here? Can someone check? Is Doofus Dusseldorf here?
That sounds like a joke.
Dude! Phil Z says, hey, Emmy, it's your birthday. You smell better than most of this chat. Happy birthday. I don't know. Okay, Phil. Doofus, the answer... okay, so Doofus Dusseldorf, very old friend of mine. Been an explorer since the very beginning. since I'm talking like 10 years ago. He is experienced directly in this. He would tell me about it. We worked a moving job together. We were both movers. And he told me in the moving truck that he would do, float takes once a month, and he did it sober and then once, other times with mushrooms. And he just says, the answer is yes.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're experienced with mushrooms and you're already microdosing a little bit here and there and probably doing full doses other times.
I do them all the time.
Oh, all the time? Yeah. Stone Monster saying send it. Everybody's saying yes. And Doofus Dusseldorf also saying yes.
Okay, well, you know what? I am going to do it.
Do it. And happy birthday to you. Just take LSD like a real man, says I'm the gobbler.
I've done it before, and I will say I don't love the chemical feeling of it. I like mushrooms because they're kind of like, they're natural, they're unpredictable, you never know what you're going to get. They're great. I think you didn't fall for it. You didn't fall for the
This is the Psychic
masculinity
Emergency
challenge
National Alert
from I Am the
System,
Gobbler.
also known as PNAS.
I think that works a lot on
We
some people,
interrupted
but
this
not you.
broadcast in
Impervious, a
cooperation
warrior.
with Explorer
Psychic
Filzy
emergency.
74
1
to
second,
issue
Emily.
a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 moving butts. I'm in. Repeat. Cheer 300 moving butts. I'm in. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
So we got Phil Z saying, moving butts, I'm in. Moving butts, I'm in. Don't know what that means. Again, I think it's like a hallucination he's having. Thoughts and prayers. Emily, listen, it sounds like, you asked for advice, but you got it under control. I love this trip idea. I love the float tank idea. Follow, your intuition is strong. I would say trust your intuition.
So, can I tell you why I'm doing the trip to New Zealand?
Let's go.
Or
Tell
do you
me.
think you can know why?
Well,
Okay,
before you do,
so-
arrow okay with a communal vision. There's a real nice three-way cocktail of shrooms, acid, and pot that could hit really nicely in a tank like that.
Oh, what?
There's a nice a cocktail of shrooms, acid, and pot that could hit really nicely in a tank like that. That's his suggestion.
Oh, that sounds nice.
It does. Well, continue. You tell me your thing.
Oh no.
You said New Zealand?
Oh yeah, because I'm turning 33, which is the coming age of hobbits, and they have the Shire there, and I'm gonna do all the Lord of the Rings stuff there. So.
Oh, turn up.
I know it's so dorky, but I'm gonna do it all.
No, that rocks. There's no need to, especially 33. You're a grown ass woman. You're growing more and more comfortable. There's no expectations. Yes, express yourself at the Lord of the Rings, Disneyland. I love that. Get in that little hobbit hole and just really. Do they let you in it? Do they let you in the hobbit hole?
I don't know, but like if I win the lottery, which I hope I do, when I win the lottery, I'm gonna like build a whole shire and make it like a healing retreat, and just have people come and heal at my shire and animals.
Listen, I love this. I want to wish you a happy birthday and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
That sister shit's not your problem. And what a way to stick it to the younger sister by inviting the older sister to a trip. I love that.
Well, I'm not going to invite her. Well, she could come if she wants, but I'm going to go surprise her in her she moved to a different part of the country, and I'm going to go surprise her.
Oh, she moved to where? She moved to New Zealand?
No. So I'm in Canada.
Right.
I'm in one part, she's in another part.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
A couple of communal visions came in. One, Phil Z. Hey, Emmy Pooh, what's your least favorite cartoon character? Happy birthday.
Right away, Ren and Stimpy. I hate them.
Ren and Stimpy. Hate Ren and Stimpy. Not a Ren and Stimpy fan. And then we've got Oh, another communal vision from Sociopathogen. I gave my sister's husband a job referral today. Does that count as flirting?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like,
You should be really nervous.
yeah, you might have just destroyed your relationship with your sister. But maybe you gained a gay relationship with your sister's soon-to-be ex-husband. And then, so Psyduck with a gun, communal vision that I wanted to read to you. Psyduck with a gun says, fuck your sister's boyfriend in the hobbit hole.
Oh.
Well, that's going to do it
When
for
I
our
have
call
my
today. Emily,
fire.
thank you so much. Listen, genuinely, I really appreciate how much you how much time you gave us tonight.
Yes. And thanks for starting my birthday off on a really good note.
Of course.
So namaste to you. Namaste, everyone. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Namaste, Emily. Have a good birthday.
Namaste. Thank you.
Wow. And welcome, J-Rod Todd, to the program. Blessings to you. Namaste to you. Guys, that does it. What a beautiful stream we've had tonight, huh, guys? What an absolutely high-energy, gorgeous, enriching, edifying, beautiful stream we've had, exploring our minds alone together. What a wonderful night. You know, new explorers, we got a bunch of new callers tonight. We also got to speak with some old favorites and hang up on them about 7, 8, 9 times in a row, such as Toaster. Blessings to you guys. Now, guess what? I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank the mods. You guys absolutely held it down, and absolutely happy birthday to VJ P-Cat. Blessings to you. Phil Z coming in with 1,000 bits, wishing Emmy a birthday, but also giving me about $10. Thank you so much. I'll receive that. Namaste. So thank you so much, Jessica Bears. I don't know if Orchestra is around. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Sparkly Miracles Zone, thanks so much again for joining us. Guys, we'll be back. Listen, I'm not going to say anything about Saturday. If it happens, it happens. I always plan. It never works out, but whatever. We'll just see. Follow the Discord if you want to stay abreast of that. Follow the Twitter, the Instagram, etc. Namaste to everyone. Blessings to you. We're going to take this to the Thursday night post-exploration talk show, reviewing and going over the exploration that just occurred. Blessings to you. So we're going to go over to Toaster and Pepperoncini live in their stream right now. I'm the Gobbler. I think my DoorDash stole my shawarma. Probably, brother. Actually, funny story from Not Mish. Ordered DoorDash a couple years ago and ate half the fries, and they were both laughing as they drove away. So that always makes me smile. That always makes you smile to think about. Blessings to you, but also thank you to my community of devoted light at patreon.com. All of my members of my community of devoted light, my inner circle, blessings to you. I'm finishing up a video right now I'm going to be posting very soon, hopefully tomorrow morning. But namaste to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Orchestar, namaste to you. I was just naming you because you're a moderator and you're working so hard over there. Oh, God damn it, guys. I'll see you maybe Saturday, but honestly, maybe Tuesday. Let's just see how it goes, all right? Let's let the universe dictate us, accept ourselves as part of the universe. Let's go take this message of light over to Toaster and Pepperoncini for the post-exploration talk show, Talkin' Tanner. Blessings to you guys. I'll see you guys very soon. Namaste. YouTube. I'm doing my best to get you guys functionality. Thank you for hanging out, though. Justin, whoever else is over there. Who else is over there? Is anybody else over there? Thank you, guys. I promise to get you this shit as quickly as possible. Bless you. Justin, what's up, brother? Namaste to you. I'll see you guys very soon. Sergio. Oh, Sergio's there? Namaste, Serge. Blessings to you, brother. Thanks for hanging out. Derailed Freight Train. Blessings. You probably know this, but you'd probably get a whole lot of views if you did vertical lives on here. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I'm going to look that up. Or can you tell me in Discord what the fuck that is? I don't even know. But